from the door. We won a lot of battles, but there's more in store. If you wanna be the soldier, know what you're fighting for. Read a battle like this, Yahshua means a glory. Can't be defeated, let them know from the door. We won a lot of battles, but there's more in store. If you wanna be a soldier, know what you're fighting for.
Like Shalom family, everybody checking in. Right. Brother checking in. Bite y'all in the ring. William Reed, Sister the team in the building. Prince Rick in the house. Long Hebrew. Get us started early. We're gonna play a little music. Yeah. I got one. All right. I got one.
Everything when y'all puts our enemies under our hand, just like back in the land, put them under the bed. Man, woman, or child, let none of them stand. To the last detail, we executing the plan. Brother Joshua and Jericho, they did it good land. It's already written in the end.
Let's make some more money, bro. Oh, no, that's good. You show? Yes, sir. Sister Michelle in the house. Brother Dez in the house. Yeah. He's wrong in the building. Naptown in the building. Yes, sir. Hey, you know them grooves? Brother Ed. Hero, you know Brother Ed them up there in Naptown. Ready to go to this war. Yes, sir. How the sound, family? Yeah, let us know. Good. Hey, put a 1 in the room on YouTube. Yeah, hey, and give us an 8 in the room on Facebook. If the sound good. On site, baby. Jill J. All right, it says sound good. Hey, somebody on Facebook, let me know how the sound. All right, things is 8 on Facebook. Right. In the building. Oh, we at war, baby. Yeah. Woo, yes, ma'am. Play one more jam here, man. David Anthony, shalom from the STL. Yeah. Yes, sir. It sure is here up there. Down here, too. Yep. They see where they found that sister body over there. They ain't talking about this. Yep. Time is coming, bro. Well, we're gonna try to get a lot of things, but if not, I know we're gonna hit this right here. We might not read all of it, but I just see it in there. Woo. Now we're gonna do some skipping in there, man. All right. Yeah, we're gonna do some serious skipping in there. But they right there at 4. Dude, I want to get that in. Okay. Yeah.
Why we so stupid? I'm hearing lies coming all out the pulpit. Not just black folks, white folks too. Can't make it to heaven till you.
I was just reading that. Man, this sounds so good. Oh, Print Blake. What up, Print Blake? They track live. We're gonna get started in a minute. Just trying to get some people time to climb in. Got a lot of people to check in on YouTube. Got a few on Facebook. Yeah. The fullest of times is coming, bro. Tell you what, let me take a go ahead, take a break, y'all. I don't want to stop the milk, all right? Good. That's right, sis. Hit that like button. All right. We back once again. Yes, sir. On another Shabbat night. All praise, honor, and great glory is unto our power. The power of Abraham, the power of Isaac, the power of Jacob. To our brothers and sisters in the faith, as always, we salute you. Those that are 10 toes down in this spiritual scrap we find ourselves engaged in. You got your boy T Boogie back in the building. We at Studio B. I got my brother, my beloved brother. Yes. Wardy P's in the building with me tonight. Well, tribe in the house. Yeah. And like we say, we here to dispensate the word of God, and we pray that he be edified and all his people that he be glorified, excuse me. That's right. And all his people edified. The title of tonight's lesson is Yahshua, a man of war. That's right. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to my brother. That's right. Shalom, family. We're going to deal with this lesson. Like you said, Yahshua is a man of war because he is. Yes, sir. And the reason I chose this lesson because Yahshua, our father, hey, every time we go off to war, he was there fighting for us. Yep. Anybody come up against Israel, he was there as long as they was keeping law, statutes, and commandments. He was at war with us. We're going to show you that too. If you look around all the stuff that's going on, we don't realize the nations are at war with Israelites, with Israel, y'all. Right, brother. And a lot of us don't even know that. All the stuff that's going on, how these Gentiles, these heathens all over the nation, even our own people. We at war with our own people. Yep. And we're going to go in this book and show you, hey, the whole person behind this whole thing about it was Satan the devil. But we're going to go through there and show you, hey, he kicked them out. He did what he had, because Satan tried to go to war with the Most High. And Yahshua, hey, lost that battle. Israel tried to do the same thing. How they try to go to war with the Most High? Right. Rebelling, brother. We're going to show you that too. Well, hey, we're going to start this out in Revelation chapter 12, 7 through 9. All right. Revelation 12, 7 through 9. Let's look at the first war. that our Father was in. 7 through 9. Go ahead, bro.
And there was war in heaven.
Yep.
Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought at his angels, and prevailed not. Neither was there a place found anymore in heaven.
Hey, this dragon ain't nobody but Lucifer, light bearer. Hey, and we're going to read the reason why he was cast down. But he convinced these angels to follow him.
Right.
And we're going to look at something. Go ahead and read.
And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which is deceiveth the whole world.
He deceived what?
The whole world.
The whole world was deceived by this cat. Go ahead.
He was cast out into the earth.
And where?
Into the earth.
Oh, so he down here, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to see it. Go ahead.
And his angels were cast out with him.
That's right. Hey, skip back up. We're going to find out how many was cast out with him. Go up to verse 4. What did it say?
And his tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven.
Man, those third stars of heaven, those are angels, right?
That's right.
That's a lot of Joker followed him.
Yep.
And you look at the world now, they still follow him. Go ahead and read.
And his tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven, and did cast them to the earth. And the dragon stood before the woman which was ready to be delivered.
We're going to find out who this woman is.
For to devour her child as it was born.
That's right. Skip down now. Pick it up at verse 12.
All right.
What did it say?
Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them.
Hey, up in heaven is peace and quiet. Satan and his minion are gone.
Yeah.
That's why he said, rejoice, ye heavens, and that they that dwell in it. Go ahead.
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth.
Inhabitants of where?
Of the earth and sea.
Woo.
For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath.
He mad as hell, ain't he?
That's right.
Go ahead.
Because he knoweth that he have but a short time.
Hey, his children on this earth mad as hell because they know they got a short time.
They got a short time.
That's right. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 14. Isaiah chapter 14. Yeah, his children mad as hell on this earth. They know they got a short time. I'm going to tell you another thing too. The children know who we are.
Yep, they sure do.
Because we're going to read in Genesis, hey, Satan talked to his children just like how Messiah talked to us through these scripts. Isaiah chapter 14, and pick it up at 12. We read 12 through 16. What does it say?
How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
Yeah.
Son of the morning. How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nation.
Yeah, he did.
For thou hast said in thine heart or in thine mind, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yah.
Yeah.
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
That's right.
Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
That's right.
They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee.
They're going to look at you, Satan, and say what?
And consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake the nations?
That's right, because you know, the same stuff he pulled off there, the same thing he doing down here on this earth. Let's go to Genesis chapter 3, because you got to look at, man, what's driving certain people to do certain things.
Man, what?
When you see your brother, I can't see your brother because, hey, our real brothers and sisters are the ones who keep the law, statutes, commandments, right?
That's right, bro.
So when you seeing jokers out there killing each other, you got to understand, man, what kind of spirit on these cats? Who's really driving them?
Right, bro.
Whose children are you really?
Whom you lend your members to, whom serve as you are.
That's right. Now you're at war with each other. You know what? We're going to look up this word war right quick.
All right, bro. You on a blue letter?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I have it on my phone.
Hold on, I got it.
Hey. Yeah, we're going to look at the blue letter. We're going to look up this word war. Because, you know, we be at war all the time, y'all. Be at war with each other. Sometimes you be at war with your spouse on certain levels. Be at war with your co-workers, family members. But some people kick it up a notch. But we're going to look this word war up.
Go into the blue letter and war.
In the Greek, I'm sorry. In the Greek, the word war, it is palemeo. Let me turn my volume, bro. I'm slipping.
That's all good.
Strong's G 4170. Polymeo.
Yeah.
Polymeo.
Polymeo.
All right, it's G4170.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And war, it is to war, to carry on war, to fight. That's the outline of biblical usage. The Strong's definition is from to be engaged in warfare, i.e. to battle, or to figuratively fight, make war.
To fight and make war.
That's it, bro.
So, you know, it's like some people might think war just nation against nation or whatever, but nah, we be at war with each other.
Yeah.
Do certain things. So Genesis chapter 3. We pick it up at verse 14. Now this right here is this is in the garden, and Satan slid up on Eve. But let's check it out, because this is where the war started. Hey, he was kicked out of heaven, and Satan knows exactly who are the children of Israel.
Yep.
He knows who the seed is. So he gonna make war with this seed. Pick it up at 14. What does it say?
And Yahweh said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle, and above every beast of the field. Upon thy belly shalt thou go, and dust shalt thou eat all the days of thy life.
He put him above, below the cattle and everything. But what else he did?
I will put enmity between thee and the woman.
He gonna put what?
Enmity.
What's that enmity?
War, man. Enemies, more.
That's right. He said, between thee and the woman. Who's the woman?
Israel.
That's Israel. Go ahead and read.
And between thy seed and her seed.
Between your seed, your children, Satan, and the seed of Israel. Children of Israel.
That's right.
Go ahead and read.
It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel.
That's right. So I just want to show you, hey, our number one enemy is Satan, the devil, and his children. So like he said, hey, he was talking to those Pharisees. Hey, he was telling them,
hold on. Hey, bro, Herman Jenkins, yeah, man, after the lesson, you know what I'm saying? I'll reach out to you on Messenger, bro. Yeah, we'll get with you after the lesson, bro. But all praise to the Most High.
Yes, sir.
We'll contact you after the lesson. Sorry about that, bro. We had somebody ask some questions.
Okay, that's cool.
Yep.
So we already know, hey, the seed of Satan, and you got the seed of Israel.
Right.
But the only way you can be seed of Israel, you got to keep law, statute, commandment.
That's it.
So let's go to Genesis chapter 6. Pick it up at 5.
All right.
Let's look at the first world. We're going to look at the first world.
17 to 22. Oh, this is right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Let's
Genesis
look at
chapter 5.
Yeah, Genesis chapter 6.
I'm sorry, bro.
Genesis 6, we'll read verses 5 through 14. We're going to skip down to 17 to 22.
Gotcha.
Now, you can go read into it, but this right here is the first world. Let's see what the Most High did to this first world. Go ahead and read.
And Yahweh saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth.
Yeah.
And that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually.
Hey, you got to look at what's going on in this earth now. We're not just talking about in America. We're talking about to the four corners of the earth.
Yeah, man.
Man, look at all the stuff that's going
wickedness
on.
Gone, man. Straight wickedness.
Just think, man, I was sitting up there when I was at the game last night, and they had the homecoming. My son school had the homecoming. And of course, they had a female for a queen, right?
Right.
You got the Negro down here, a big old joker, about 6'7", want to be a queen dressed in the dress, dressed up with a dress on, man.
And folks were defending it.
Yeah. I can understand these other nations doing this stuff,
man.
But you constantly seeing Israel getting caught up in this wickedness with these nations, man.
Yep, you see it more and more, bro.
You see more and more. It's coming out. Hey, man, it's a damnable shame. Go ahead on.
And it repented. Well, what did I leave off of?
We had verse 6.
Yeah, we had verse 6.
And
you threw me off this story. And it repented Yahweh that he had made man on the earth. And he grieved him in his heart.
Hey, man, you know, sometimes you got to wonder, hey, we still grieving him in his heart?
Yeah.
Because, hey, you look at Israel, and I'm looking at Israel
Man, forget the other nation.
Right.
It seems like we are waxing worse and worse, man.
Yeah, man. Infected with the disease.
That's
this
right.
Babylonian mindset.
That's right. Go ahead and read.
And Yahweh said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and creeping thing, and the fowls of the air, for it repented me that I have made them.
He said, man, everywhere he looked, it was wicked. We can say that to this day. Hey, man, everywhere is wickedness going on.
What? As in the days of Noah.
And we wonder why, like I said, you forget the other nation right now. We're going to deal with them later on in the lesson. But check this out. We talking about Israel. We as a people, man, and when we go through here and read some of this, hey, long as we were doing right, our Father will fight for us.
Right. That's right, bro.
When we're doing wrong, hey, he started going upside our head. And we wonder why a lot of stuff going on now with us. I'm talking about the ones who's supposed to be in the faith. It grieves me, bro, to look at all the so-called camps. Then I look at the nation of Islam with Farrakhan there. All them on one accord, man, even though they got something else going on. And we supposed to be the priests. We supposed to be the children of Israel. And we got all these different names of camps or whatever. And we can't even get along now.
Hey, bro, that's just what it is, man. The enemy sowing that confusion. And we giving place to the devil, man. We give place to the devil.
That's
by
right.
not loving our brothers and sisters. By not loving our Yah.
That's right. But continue on. Where are we, bro?
We at verse 8.
Go ahead.
But Noah found grace in the eyes of Yahweh. These are the generations of Noah. Noah was a just man and perfect in his generations. And Noah walked with Yah. And Noah begat 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth.
Yeah.
The earth was also corrupt before Yah, and the earth was filled with violence.
Yeah.
And Yah looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt. For all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth.
Yeah.
And Yah said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me. For the earth is filled with violence through them. And behold, I will destroy them with the earth.
Hey, that's one thing they got to think about. He said that they was corrupt. The whole earth was corrupt.
Yeah.
We got to know what corrupt is, right? We got to understand, look and say, hey, it's just like when you watch a TV show. You could tell your man is corrupt. You watching the TV show, this how Satan play on you. And his children be writing these movies.
Yeah.
You be sitting up there watching a movie, man. I'm gonna tell you, this happened to me. And I knew, I was like, man, something wrong with me. I'm watching Ocean 11 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
The thieves going into the casino, right, to rob the casino. I want the damn thieves to get away. They go and steal it. See how corrupt your mind is?
Manipulation of the mind, bro.
They made it seem like, hey,
they were doing something good.
When I first watched it, I sit up there and thought about it. I said, man, I'm sitting up here siding with these damn thieves.
Yep.
Going to the casino. Mind corrupt.
See, they try to make you pick the lesser of two evils, so to speak. That's they verbiage. You know what I'm saying? You got this corrupt dude, and then you got these other corrupt people as far as thieves gonna steal from them who's supposed to be more corrupt. But it's all corrupt.
It's all corrupt.
Like we just read in the scripture. That's what they do. Mind manipulation, bro.
Wickedness always present. Skip down to 17. What did it say?
And behold, even I do bring a flood of waters upon the earth to destroy all flesh.
Also, hey, he at war with the people, right?
Yep.
Go ahead and read.
Wherein the breath of life, wherein is the breath of life from under heaven, and everything that is in the earth shall die. But with thee I will establish my covenant, and thou shalt come into the ark, thou and thy sons and thy wife and thy sons' wives with thee, and every living thing of all flesh, 2 of every sort shalt thou bring unto the ark to keep them alive with thee. Okay, that's cool. Let's skip down to verse 22. We're going to read the rest of that. But the point is, hey, he said that Noah was perfect in his generation, right? Noah wasn't at war with the Most High. Hey, the people in the land was. Because why? Because he said even battle was all through the land, man. That's right, bro. What's that 22 say? Thus did Noah according to all that Yah commanded him, so did he. That's right. Because the reason he did it because he was a perfect and just man. Read that verse. Let's go to chapter 7. Read that one. Just one verse. And Yahweh said unto Noah, come thou and all thy house into the ark.
Mm-hmm.
For thee have I seen righteous before me in this generation.
Hey, that's scary there, man. You mean he killed all those people, man?
Yep.
For corruption?
God wouldn't do that.
You mean to tell me he and when he was in heaven, when Satan got all his little minion together, he kicked all the angels out?
Mm-hmm. God love everybody, bro.
So, hey, no, you don't either.
God wouldn't do that. He loves everybody. He's a God of love. No, he's a God of war.
That's it. We're going to read that. Let's go to Exodus chapter 15. Look at Moses. So Moses and them, hey, they were down in Egypt. And go read what happened when they were down in Egypt when the Most High came down there to bring them up out of there. We know we say the Most High, but we know there was our Messiah. Mm-hmm. Messiah came down there to deliver them out of the land of Egypt.
Read that over there, 1 Corinthians chapter 10.
That's right. So when Messiah delivered them out of there, hey, he did a number on Egypt, right?
Man, he came there and wrecked shop.
That's right. Exodus 15, pick it up in 1. What did it say?
Then sang Moshe and the children of Israel this song unto Yahweh, and spake, saying, I will sing unto my power, for he has triumphed gloriously. The horse and his rider hath he thrown into the sea.
Hey, he did first word like that too, did he?
Yeah.
Go ahead and read.
And Yahweh is my strength, and song,
Mm-hmm.
and he has become my salvation.
That's right.
He is my power, and I will prepare him an habitation, my father's power,
mm-hmm.
and I will exalt him.
Hey, that's what we got to do. This all, hey, Moses speaking some truth here.
Come on, brother.
Go ahead and read it.
Yahweh is a man of war.
He's a man of what?
War.
Uh-huh.
And Yahweh is his name.
That's right.
Pharaoh's chariots and his host hath he cast into the sea.
Mm-hmm.
His chosen captains also are drowned in the Red Sea.
Hey, why did he do that?
Hey, man, wickedness.
Wickedness, and he was after the children of Israel.
After the children of Israel. That's right, brother.
Go ahead and read.
The depths have covered them.
Mm-hmm.
They sank into the bottom as a stone. Thy right hand, O Elohim, is become glorious in power. Mm-hmm. Thy right hand, O Elohim, has dashed in pieces the enemy.
That's right. Because when Moses down there in Egypt, hey, the children of Israel, they started lifting their voice up to the Most High to deliver them. He delivered them out of there.
That's right.
Why can't we do that?
That's all you got to do. Turn back to your power and start keeping these laws, statutes, commandments, and cry.
When we gonna start crying out?
You like all wickedness, brother.
This is damn shame. Let's go to look at something. we sit around, man, and we sit up here and look at, we look at the people, man. When we go out to do a little kingdom work, we tell them, hey, man, we the people of the book.
Right.
But you got to wake the people up and let them know who we are before you hit anything else.
Yep.
But our people, this other Messiah is our God.
Yeah.
And then y'all sit down praying to the God of the enemy, and who you think gonna take side?
Come on, bro. He laughing at you.
And these people know this stuff.
Yep. They laughing at you.
And they know that they can do anything to us as long as, hey, we staying away from these laws, statutes, commandments. We're gonna show you something.
And bro, I'm gonna say this here. If why do you think they get mad when they find out that you found out who you are? Because they know it's just a matter of time before the Elohim of Israel is gonna stand up on your side. And they know then they got problems. But see, as long as you worshiping that blonde haired, blue eyed joke,
right?
They good. They give you all their money. They'll support you. They open up your organizations for you, support your church.
That's right.
And all, but soon as you start hollering about you Israel and you living for the God of Israel, you gonna keep some commandments. All hell break loose.
That's right. It's just like I was reading on Facebook where it was some brews up there in New York. They with I forget what sect they from, but they showed a picture of them. They got the little hexagram.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
They all had their apocrypha out, and they were saying that they wrote an article. I wish I had it to put it up, but anyway, man, they were saying that hey, they called it a Black Hebrew Israelite. So in other words, they grouping everybody together.
Right.
They know they got us on the list.
Yep. You on the hit list.
You're on the hit list. But anyway, they were saying that regardless of what they were teaching, they still waking a lot of blacks, but to use the byword, they waking a lot of blacks up.
Right.
And they can't stop So now they want to deem the Holy Manuscript. I think Malin them put something up. Hey, they want to deem this as a hate book now.
Right.
Because it's going against, first of all, they didn't know we're going to start reading this book.
Right.
You know, they always say, hey, you want to have something from Negro, put it in the book.
Put it in the book.
This the one they talking about.
Right, bro.
This the one they talking about.
Yes, sir.
The enemy knows this. This right here, they do not want you to read this one right here.
No.
Because we're going to read about a brother, and then we're kind of similar to Nat Turner.
Yeah.
But we're going to read about a brother. They don't never want Nat Turner to pop up.
No, they know they ain't going to be taking no shorts.
They sure in the hell don't want this brother we're going to read about in this book to pop up.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
For real.
They don't even want Moses to show up. Let's go read about Moses. Let's go into the book of Yahshua. All right. We're going to read something real quick. Because we at war. Hey, we are at war, people. We are at war with the nations. They waged war on us a long time ago, and we just don't know. Now we waking up finding out.
Some of us are.
Some of us are. Some of us still sleep. But let's check this out. Moses down in Egypt. There's an event happened. I had to bring this out.
Come on,
just
bro.
a little clip in it. Now, we're supposed to look out for one another, right?
Yeah, you're supposed to.
Supposed to. Check out what Moses did. And now y'all can read it in the King James, but we're going to read it, the whole event in this Yahshua. Yahshua 71, chapter 71. And we're going to read verses 1 through 3.
All right.
Yahshua 71, chapter 71, verses 1 through 3. Go ahead and read, bro.
And when Moshe was 18 years old, he desired to see his father and mother. And he went to them to Goshen. And when Moshe had come near Goshen, he came to the place where the children of Israel were engaged in work.
Mm-hmm.
And he observed their birds, and he saw an Egyptian smiting one of his Hebrew brethren.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. And when the man who was beaten saw Moshe, he ran to him for help. For the man Moses was greatly respected in the house of Pharaoh.
Yeah.
And he said to him, "My Lord, attend to me. This Egyptian came to my house in the night, bound me, and came to my wife my presence. Woo! And now he seeks to take my life away."
Hey, go ahead and read.
And when Moses heard this wicked thing, his anger was kindled against the Egyptians.
This is a joke of another nation, right?
Man, yeah, bro.
They down in Egypt, right?
Mm-hmm.
In captivity.
Yeah.
Go ahead and read.
And he turned this way and the other.
Uh-huh.
And when he saw there was no man, he smote the Egyptian.
Oh, he didn't ask for a hug.
Nah, he didn't have no hug.
He wasn't stroking no hair either.
Nah, he wasn't stroking no hair, wasn't doing no hug like these bootlickers doing today.
That's what I'm saying. Go ahead and read.
He smote the Egyptian and hid him in the sand and delivered the Hebrew from the hand of him that smote him.
That's right.
All praise to the Most
So
High.
when you go in there and read in the King James version, hey, it was saying that, hey, Moses saw one smiting his brother, and he looked this way and that way. Yeah. Now you know why he killed.
Moses peeping around that corner makes sure nobody see him.
A young Hebrew brother now.
Man, young Brew took care of the business.
That's right.
And that's the thing, bro. That's everybody want to holler about you a man of God. They think you supposed to be all soft and cuddly and dudley. Hey, man, you can't read that in the scriptures.
That's right.
You can't read that about none of these brothers. You can't read that about Samuel.
Nope.
You can't read that about Gideon. You can't read that about David. And you damn sure can't read about our Messiah.
That's right.
Yeah, he came as a lamb this one time.
Time.
Hey, I know you got it. Read about when he come back, what he gonna do.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get some of that tonight. And he told, look here, we're going to read something he told people.
Yes, sir.
He told Pilate something too.
Yeah, he showed did.
He told him something in the New Testament. Let's go. Let's go look at Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter.
All right.
Now this, we're going to Deuteronomy 28. This woke up a lot of brood.
Yeah, most definitely.
So Deuteronomy 28th chapter.
All right.
Because I know we may have some new people on here. We got newcomers in the building.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, y'all pay close attention to this, because this right here, conditions right here.
This is why you in the condition that you in.
So let's take the focus off the heathen nations for right now.
Right.
Look what he told Moses to tell the people when they was in the wilderness. Mm-hmm. Let's pick it up at verse 1. All right. What does it say, bro?
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of Yahweh thy power to observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that Yahweh thy power will set thee on high above all nations,
yes, sir,
of the earth.
Hey, he talking to Israel when they came out of Egypt.
Right, bro.
And there were strangers round about that came out too, but he was talking to Israel. Pay attention.
And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power. Blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field.
That's right.
Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body,
your children,
and the fruit of thy ground,
your crop,
the fruit of thy cattle, and the increase of thine kind.
Because our cattle supposed to be producing and producing and producing and producing, just like our fruit trees and everything else. Go ahead.
Excuse me. And the flock of thy sheep.
Yeah.
Blessed shall thy basket blessed shall be thy basket and thy store.
You ain't gonna be broke out there. Go ahead.
Blessed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and blessed shalt thou be when thou goest out. Yahweh shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten.
Woo, you gonna do what?
He shall cause thine enemies that shall rise up against thee to be smitten.
Hey, that's what we're doing right. Go ahead and read.
Before thy face.
Right.
They shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways. Yahweh shall command the blessing upon thee in thy storehouse.
Yeah.
Your bank account's gonna be on swell.
That's right.
In thy storehouses and in all that thou settest thy hand unto. And he shall bless thee in the land which Yahweh thy power will give thee.
Hey, that bank account be on swell. We ain't talking about no 2,000 or 3,000, not even 100,000.
No.
How about some 100 million? Yeah.
Let's get some stacks up in there.
Some gold.
Yeah.
Go ahead and read.
Yahweh shall establish thee an holy people unto himself.
That's right.
As he has sworn unto thee. If, and I'm going to stress this one more time, if thou shalt keep the commandments of Yahweh thy power.
That's right.
And walk in his way. Verse 10. And all the people of the earth, shall see that thou art called by the name of Yahweh.
That's right, because ain't nobody calling you Israel. Skip down to
You want
to finish that?
Verse 10.
Go ahead.
And they shall be afraid of thee.
They shall be what?
They shall be afraid of thee.
Hey man, who's afraid of us?
Nobody ain't afraid of us right now,
for the elderly people.
Yeah.
We afraid of each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what nation is scared of us?
Man, we ain't got 2 good bullets to put together.
Man, we don't even have an army. We don't even have a police department.
We don't even have a militia like these heathens got.
Nope.
So ain't nobody scared of y'all.
That's right.
Got them brothers up in New York jumping over trash cans.
Man. And they sit back laughing at us. See, these people, look here. When we do these lessons stuff, trust me, these other nations be on here looking.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This is their whole thing to figure us out.
Yep.
When you start learning who you are, hey, especially when you start coming to this covenant, don't think everything gonna be peachy and sweet and everything.
Exact opposite. Exact opposite, bro.
Hey, we at war, but don't even know it, man.
Yep.
Skip down to verse 13. What verse 13 say?
Verse 13.
Yeah.
And Yahweh shall make thee the head and not the tail.
We are the tail.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And thou shalt be above only.
Yeah.
And thou shalt not be beneath.
That's right.
If that thou hearken unto the commandments of Yahweh thy power, which I command thee this day to observe and do them.
Hey, he was gonna do all this stuff. All our forefathers had to do is do this right here, man.
That's it, bro. That's it.
That's all they had to do. If he would have done all of this, and it happened at one time, but hey, he stopped doing it. Skip down to 15, verse 15. What did it say?
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power.
If you won't do, go ahead.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. All these curses, brother, curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
What are they?
Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store.
Yep.
Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body,
Children.
and the fruit of thy land.
Yep.
The increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep.
Go ahead.
Cursed shall thou be when thou comest in,
Yeah.
and cursed shall thou be when thou goest out.
Man, we not cursed going in and coming out.
Yes, sir.
Hell, you can't even go out the door good, go down the street, police. Whip, whip.
Yep. Yep.
Your tail light out. You didn't even know what your tail light out.
Bruh.
What's it got to do?
That's it, bro.
$150 ticket on.
Man, $150 ticket, bro.
By the time you go to court, it might be $400.
Yep. They gonna get that gratuity.
Go ahead.
And Yahweh shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke in all that thou settest thy hand unto for to do, until thou be destroyed, until thou perish quickly.
That's
because of the wickedness of thy doing.
That's right.
Whereby thou hast forsaken me.
You at war with me. This was going to happen to you.
Yep.
When you come up against me, go ahead and read.
And Yahweh shall make the pestilence cleave unto thee.
The heathen going to do it.
Yahweh shall make the pestilence cleave unto thee.
Yeah.
Until he hath consumed thee from off the land whither thou goest to possess it.
Yep.
Yahweh shall smite thee with a consumption.
Yep.
And with a fever. And with an inflammation. And with extreme burning, and with the sword, and with blasting, and with mildew, and they shall pursue thee. They shall pursue thee until thou perish.
Hey, that's the reason why you go back and look at all these experiments they've been putting on us. Man, I'm talking about all over the four corners of the earth. We just talk about America. We can talk about America because we live here.
Yep.
But you wonder why, man? Why we so sickly, man? But here it is right here.
There it is right there. We lead in every sick category there is to lead in. We lead in it. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't keep the command. We didn't follow the command.
Now we're at war with our Heavenly Father.
Because you go back in that Exodus chapter 20, brother, in Exodus chapter 24, what do they say? All that the Lord has said, we will do and be obedient.
That's right.
See, he said a lie should not tarry in his sight.
That's right.
So when you make a vow to the Most High, you go back on it, get ready for the head crack.
That's right. Now you're at war.
Yep. That's it, bro.
And trust me, by the few verses we read, you already lost.
Yep.
But you know what? We so sorry, man. We'll try it anyway, won't we?
Man, he said, I set these folks on fire. They didn't consider.
Nope.
Woo.
Where are we?
We at the 25.
Go ahead.
And Yahweh shall cause thee to be smitten before thine enemies.
Smitten?
Smitten before your enemies. Killed on camera. Choked out on camera.
Who doing all this?
Beat down on camera.
Man, the Most High doing this. Go ahead.
And Yahweh shall cause thee to be smitten before thine enemies. Thou shalt go out one way against them and flee 7 ways before them.
And what?
And thou shalt be removed. And I'm going to read that again. And thou shalt be removed.
That's right.
Not migrate.
That's right, Eric Ball.
Not migrate. Not you choose to go somewhere.
Right.
You're going to be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth. So that's who was removed into all the kingdoms, bro?
That's right.
Who had shackles placed on their neck?
That's right.
And you know, all that, and put on ships and shipped everywhere around this world.
That's right.
But them sorry jokers over there called themselves Israel. They migrated over there.
That's right.
But see, we were removed. Just a little food for thought.
That's right.
26.
Go ahead.
And thy carcass shall be meat unto the fowls of the air.
Hey, go back and look at some of them old pictures.
Yep.
Go back and look at some of them old slave pictures. You know, you could dig it up. It's online. You could dig it up. Just do a little work. You'll see it. Go ahead.
And thy carcass shall be meat unto all the fowls of the air.
Yeah.
And unto the beasts of the earth. And no man shall fray them away.
Nobody, they're going to walk by and just look and keep it moving. Go ahead.
And Yahweh will smite thee with the botch of Egypt and with emerald. You know what emerald is, bro? Hemorrhoids.
That's right.
You're going to have hemorrhoids hanging out your butt so long, ain't nobody going to be able to do nothing with it. He said he's going to smite you with the botch of Egypt and with emerald and with the scab and with the itch.
You got that itch?
Yeah. Wherefore thou cannot be healed.
Woo.
And Yahweh shall smite thee with madness and blindness, and astonishment are. Who the shakiest jokers on the planet right
Man, what? And then look here.
now? At least breaking it forward, man. We run.
Man, breaking forward. Don't let it be out here. Hey, and let it be Halloween.
Yeah. Boy, hey, you know, we'll run. We'll be standing in the conversation, bro. You see everybody else run, we breaking and running.
Man, what was that?
Yeah.
You know, some places be real quiet. You know, you don't
Yeah.
have it, and all you hear is animals.
Yeah.
And don't be, man.
Yeah.
And then and then he said, madness. Walk around angry all the time.
All the time.
Israel angry all the time.
And don't even know why. Don't even know why, bro.
And blindness.
Yeah. We show blind. Ears that hear not, and eyes that see not.
That's right. 29.
And thou shalt grope at noonday, as the blind gropeth in dark.
Hey, you see people, you say groping at noonday. You see folks just hanging out. They don't know what to do. Joe, man, look, I remember working in Orange Mountain, man. This dude had no destination. He just walked.
Right.
Walk.
He
walked across the street.
Yep.
He go over there.
Yep.
He'll come and sit at the station. He'll go over there all damn day.
Yep. And you know, this how you know this us, bro. You don't see no other nation around here doing it like we do. You don't see every corner you go on, you see Israel hanging on the corner with no purpose whatsoever. No purpose, bro.
Be at the pass by the liquor store. They got a little camp out over there.
Yep.
I'm talking about 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
Hanging out at just everywhere, man.
Everywhere, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
And thou shalt grope at noonday as the blind gropeth in dark.
Yeah.
And thou shalt not prosper in thy way.
Mm-hmm.
And thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore.
He should not prosper in thy ways.
And no man shall save thee.
Hey, nobody gonna save you out of this.
Nope.
Hey, Gentile, this was a Gentile back in the day. Tried to save Israel.
Yeah, sure was.
John Brown.
Sure did, bro. Hey, and we had a bunch of them try to say. Martin didn't do it, did he?
Nope.
Malcolm didn't do it, did he?
Nope.
Did Medgar Evers do it?
Nope.
What about the dude that want to go back to Africa?
Nope.
Marcus Garvey, did he do it?
Nope.
Everybody that tried to get you out this cap, and even your new boy, what's his name? Farrakhan.
Nope.
And that bootlegger that put on a Masonic apron of the last week. But he gonna be Islam.
Yeah.
But he'll never put on another bootlegger. But anyway, he said ain't nobody gonna get you out of this. So I don't care how much education you get. I don't care how much peace you talking about, any means necessary you talking about. I don't care what you talking about, bro. He said when the Most High said ain't nobody will get you out of it, ain't nobody got you out of it yet.
That's right.
Y'all still marching in Black Lives Matter, and guess what? You still getting killed. Ain't nobody doing that. And then when somebody do kill you, they go and hug her and stroke her hair.
That's right. And then you got Joe take you over to the Holy Land.
Yeah.
And they in a bigger, worse mess than they were when they was over here.
Talking about them Ethiopian Jews went over there.
Yeah.
They dogging them out over there. Because it ain't time to go back yet.
Ben and me took some folks over there.
Yeah.
So you can't get, hey, this thing is set.
It's set in stone, bro.
All we got to do is, hey, read this book and start conforming.
That's it, bro.
Go ahead and read.
Skipping down 36.
Yeah, so we read that 30.
Yeah,
36.
No, I ain't read 30 yet. I need to read that.
Yeah.
I got to read that.
Yeah, read that 30.
And thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her.
Woo!
Thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein.
Look at here. He said that, look at you want to betroth a wife, and master and them gonna come in.
Master gonna get them, man.
It could be one of your buddies over there. I don't know.
Yeah.
You gonna be a mouse a house. You ain't gonna stay in that house. What else you gonna do?
Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and shall not gather the grapes thereof.
Yeah, because if you gather them up, they're gonna be for mad. You're not getting none of that.
So late, bro.
That's that wine. Go ahead.
Skip down 36.
Go ahead.
And Yahshua shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, and there thou shalt serve other gods, wood and stone.
Hey, that's concrete.
Woo.
He gonna put you in a nation, and you're gonna serve other gods, wood and stone. We've been there, haven't we?
Man, we doing that every day.
Yep.
They bound before crosses, bound before statues.
Yep.
Ain't got nothing to do with the Most High power. In Israel and every religion under the sun.
Every last one of them.
Yep.
Go ahead.
37. And thou shalt become an astonishment.
Yeah.
And a proverb and a byword among all nations, whether Yahweh shall lead thee.
Whether the heathen, the white man.
Yahshua shall lead thee.
That's who put us in this, because why? We was at war with our Elohim.
Right, bro.
We still at war with our Elohim.
Yep.
That's why we sitting right here in Americas and all these other countries.
That's it, brother.
While these other nations whooping out here and we sitting back and can't do nothing about it.
Can't do nothing about it, bro.
We see a police officer. You think he a police officer crouching over a sister and beating her with a damn billy club?
Yep.
Guess what? You looking at an unclean spirit doing that.
That's it, bro.
And there's always these heathens doing it.
Yeah. Leviticus 26. He said, I'm going to set a people over you that hate you.
Why? Because we at war. And he said, hey, y'all love these people so much, I'm going to turn you over to them. This is what he doing right here.
Yeah.
Skip down to 41. What did it say?
Thou shalt beget sons and daughters.
Yeah.
But thou shalt not enjoy them.
Why?
For they shall go into captivity.
Hey, they did. Hey, look at River Roots.
Yep. And we still going to captivity, this jail system.
That's right. And you go back and look. You go back and look when they was putting the slaves on the slave ship. Hey, man, they had a whole slave ship full of children.
Yep.
They split them up, sending them to different places. Like you just said, brother. Hey, they going into captivity.
We in captivity now. All our kids going to jail.
Captivity.
Yeah.
They in captivity in their mind, in this land, and in jail.
That's it, bro. Yeah, you right.
Go ahead and read.
All the trees and fruit of thy land shall the locust consume.
Hey, listen to this right here. Go ahead.
The stranger that is within thee shall get above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low.
You mean them folks that came out of Egypt with them? Now he giving this in the wilderness, right?
Right. That's it, bro.
The ones you looking over there at?
Yep.
Why you think that all these folks coming in the so-called black neighborhoods setting up their shop?
And blowing up.
Blowing up. You go find, hey, follow these people home without being noticed. Hey, them folks probably live in some nice homes somewhere.
Yes, sir.
When they come to the neighborhood, wax fat, they out.
Yep.
Go ahead and read.
He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him.
You sure won't.
He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
That's true.
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee.
That's right. Go
and
ahead.
they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever, because thou servest not Yahweh thy power.
That's right.
With joyfulness and with gladness of heart, and for the abundance of all things.
Hey, you know, I'm going to go back when he said that the stranger that was in the should come above thee very high. We're going to go down very low, right? You know, we always talk about Tulsa, Oklahoma, right? Or Delaware. You know, you go back and look at all these different places. They said, well, man, we had Black Wall Street. Hey,
they took it from you and bombed you up.
They burned it down because you know why? Most High said, hey, the stranger going to come up above thee,
right? And
make, you know,
he said everything you set your head to, he was going to take it from you. He said the Lord was going to consume all your stuff. And that's even figurative. Every time we get our hands on something, what happened to it? Man, gone. It's gone.
Just like Wall Street, that Black Wall Street thing.
That's it, bro.
Hey, he had to take it down because we read the prophecy right here.
That's it, brother.
You think that the God of Israel gonna bless some jokers who serving other gods, man? Who he get to do it? The heathen.
That's it, bro.
And then always, hey, if you go back and read the story and how it all started, it was a Gentile heathen woman. Got the whole thing going.
That's it, bro.
Because they all work together. Not all. Let me rephrase the thing. Hey, not all Gentiles or heathens in these nations are jacked up people.
That's right out about y'all holes in your pocket.
Where are we, bro?
We at verse 48, my brother.
Go ahead.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Hey, we are a destroyed nation. The nation is destroyed.
We gone, bro. We ain't got no nation right now.
No.
Everybody got a nation but us. Everybody got a government but us. We all sprinkle in everybody else's government, but we ain't got no government.
We mad at the so-called other nations,
Yeah,
because of our disobedience. He gave these right here. He talking to Israel.
that's it, bro.
With the strangers right there with him.
Yep.
Go ahead and read.
Verse 49. And Yahweh shall bring a nation against thee from afar.
Y'all listen up on this one. Go ahead.
From the end of the earth. As swift as the eagle flies.
That's right.
Did you catch that, brother?
That's right.
The eagle. So what was America's national symbol?
Eagle.
What was Germany's national symbol?
Eagle.
What was Rome's national symbol?
The eagle.
What was Edom's national symbol?
The eagle.
Know your enemy, partner.
You got to know that.
Know your enemy.
All these nations gonna swoop down up on
Yeah.
Hey, Esau was in there too.
Yeah. Esau, that's what his
That's the head.
Yeah.
Hey, the head one.
Yeah.
Go ahead and read.
And a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Hey, sometimes we still don't understand some of this
Nah.
crap. Go ahead.
A nation of fierce countenance.
One that look at your man and what they go ahead.
Which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young.
Hey, this nation here don't give a damn. They don't care if you're young, old, or whatever.
They'll do you.
They'll do your partner. They have no problem doing Israel.
Nope. Because they ain't gonna do no time for it anyway.
That's right. Let's go a little farther, y'all. Now, all of this right here is because we are at war with our Elohim. How are we at war? We're not keeping law, statute, and commandments.
How you do that?
Oh, yeah. Skip down to 58. I'm getting ahead of myself. Skip down to verse 58. Bro. Yes, sir.
If thou wilt not observe to do all the words of this law that are written in this book.
What book? Do you know this book right here?
Yeah, this book.
Go ahead.
That thou mayest fear this glorious and fearful name of Yahweh, thy power. Then Yahweh will make thy plagues wonderful, and the plagues of thy seed, even great plagues of a long continuance, and sore sicknesses, and of long continuance.
That's right.
Moreover, he will bring upon thee all the diseases of Egypt, which thou was afraid of, and they shall cleave unto thee.
That's right.
Also every sickness and every plague which is not written in this book of the law, them will Yahweh bring upon thee until thou be destroyed.
Hey, he did that. His word is bond, man.
Man, his word bond, bro. His word bond, bro.
We see it every day. Hey, go buy some of these, what they call them, these clinics. They popping up everywhere. Dialysis center.
Yeah, man.
We loaded up in that place.
Yep. Go in there, see, all you see is Israel for the most part. In them, and they pop, like you just said, they all over the city, man.
They popping up everywhere, man. Dialysis center.
Red Med, medical, minor medical. We always
right
up in there.
That's right. Go ahead.
62. And ye shall be left few in number, whereas ye were as the stars of heaven for multitude.
That's right, because, hey, during that slave trade, especially was on that boat, threw them overboard.
Man, the sharks was following the ships.
Right, hanging. You think about all the stuff, hanging, shooting us, doing all kind of stuff. And now we killing each other.
Left few in number.
Go ahead.
Because thou wouldest not obey the voice of Yahweh thy power. And it shall come to pass, as Yahweh rejoice over you to do you good and multiply you, so Yahweh will rejoice over you to destroy you.
Y'all hear that? I said we're buffering.
Who said we buffering? On which one?
Are we still buffering all about y'all?
On YouTube. We still count down. Hey, one of y'all, let us know if we still buffering or we got a good signal. Somebody let us know something.
Yeah. Put a one in the room on YouTube. You good to me. Okay. All about y'all. How about you? I say you good. Go ahead and read.
Pick it back in the middle of 63.
Go ahead.
So Yahweh will rejoice over you to destroy you and to bring you to naught. And ye shall be plucked from off the land whither thou goest to possess it.
That's right.
And Yahweh shall scatter thee among the people. Let me read that again. And Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people.
Hey, who scattered us?
Yahweh.
Go ahead.
From one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
That's right. Go ahead.
And among these nations thou shalt find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. But Yahweh shall give thee there a trembling heart, and failing of eye, and sorrow of mind.
I'm depressed all the time. Go ahead, man.
And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee.
Yeah.
And thou shalt fear day and night, and thou shalt have none assurance of thy life.
That's right.
In the morning thou shalt say, with Yah it were even. And in the even thou shalt say, with Yah were it morn.
That's right, because you think about going back there and this is back in the 40s, 50s when they used to have the night riders.
Yep, so did, bro.
And they used to have the clan riding and stuff, popping up them torches and stuff.
Yep.
Hey, they did a number on our people, man. You good to go?
Yeah, we good.
Okay. Go ahead.
Pick it back at the 67.
Okay.
In the morning thou shalt say, with God it were even. And at even thou shalt say, with Yah it were morn. For the fear of thine heart wherewith thou shalt fear, for the sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see. And Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Egypt.
Again. With ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Egypt ain't nothing but slavery. Captivity. Go ahead.
Now, who was brought in Egypt and bondage and slavery with ships? Well, none of them Gentiles, them heathen was.
Nope.
I can't recall in history where nobody else got scattered through the world with ships but one people, but y'all know what that is.
That's right.
By the way of where I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
That's right.
And there ye shall be sold, and there you shall be sold to your enemies.
To our friends.
To your enemies. For bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
So if the Most High and the Son Yahshua say that we're going to be sold into our enemies, why in the world we sit down and serving their God?
And stroking their hand and hugging them.
And hugging them.
See, that's the thing, bro. See, when you know, you just hit the nail on the head, man. He said you're going to be sold to your enemy. So you know who was sold and saved. We know who this was.
That's right.
So why in the world? See, that's why I say ignorance is dangerous.
It is.
See, when you don't know who your enemy is, and then you'll stroke their hair, you'll hug them after they kill one of your brothers for nothing, and then turn around and kill the other brother for testifying.
Hey, don't think this is the first time this has happened.
No. But y'all love stroking their hair and everything and hugging them and all that. They're your enemy. He just told you that.
Hey, it's just like the judge, the police department. They work for the judges, right?
Yeah.
They don't want to give all the citation and everything, right? Yep. The bailiff, she worked for the same system, right? So you thinking that you are good because you work for the same organization. But them folk feel the same way about you because they figure that nigga shouldn't be up there anyway.
Nope.
Judging me.
Right. That's what it is, bro.
Don't let them to think about it. She gonna give her a Bible. She got one at home.
Yeah. And you gave her the word of the Most High Yah and don't even know that your condition and your situation is in that book. She don't because you ain't been reading, because you were reading, you wouldn't have done it. You wouldn't have done it.
Man, we at war, don't even know it.
Sad, bro.
And then we at war with the Most High because we refuse to keep what's going on, these laws, statutes, commandments.
That's it, bro. That's it.
And now we know who doing this to us. Because we at war with our Elohim.
That's it, bro.
Let's move a little further. Let's go to Deuteronomy 32. We'll read one verse.
All right.
I know we're going to get to some of this stuff.
We're going to get to all of it, bro. We ain't going to cut it.
We're going to eat that.
Man, we're going to eat all this tonight. This is some good eating, bro.
Yes, sir.
Don't take the biscuits off the table.
Yes, sir.
Not Mama Biscuit. Not Mama Biscuit.
That's right. Go ahead.
Where we at, 35?
Yeah, third verse.
Deuteronomy 32 and 35.
Listen up, y'all.
To me belongeth vengeance and recompense. Their foot shall slide in due time.
Hey, I'm going to get them. Their foot going to slide in due time.
Come on, brother. Come on, brother.
Hey, we talking about when you keeping law, statutes, commandments when it's go down.
Yeah.
But hey, quiet as kept. Them niggas still in trouble.
They gonna get it.
Even though Our brother may not know he was Israel.
Right.
But see, that's the thing too, man. Like I said, man, all nations got some cool people in there.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some people that the Most High gonna save out of all these different nations.
Mm-hmm.
Because they got to come to the land. They got to come and serve us.
Right.
But the rest of them jokers, riding.
Hey, man, you know what it is. He said the world that is now was made for many, but the world will come for few. So, hey, we already know they ain't going to be.
But he said, hey, to me belongeth vengeance and recompense.
Yes, sir.
Their foot shall slide in due time.
In due time.
You know, like you go out there on that ice.
Sooner or later, you're going to slip and fall.
Man, but go ahead on, bro.
For the day of their calamity is at hand.
Yes, it is.
And the thing that shall come upon them, make haste.
That's right. So, hey, Israel, we got to get back in compliance with the law, statute, and commandments.
That's right. That's right.
Bro. We can't go out and pick fights. We got to conform to this book and stop trying to get in with these people. Get in with your brothers and sisters. If you want to tell somebody, go tell your brothers and sisters. Let's stop talking about each other.
That's right, bro.
They don't want to hear, keep it moving to somebody else.
That's it.
Love your people first.
Come on, bro.
And I know it's hard. It's hard as hell to do that sometimes. I know that. Because why? Because some of our people still got the mindset of the enemy, man. When you got the mindset of the enemy, now you enemy against me and the Father.
That's it, bro.
Now you at war with me. We might not be, sometimes we might have a verbal war, but hey, I'm going to keep a law, statute, commandments. You at war with me, you at war with my Father.
That's plain, simple, and plain. You don't get no simple and plain than that.
That's it. Joshua chapter 35. Let's go to the book of Joshua.
All right.
Joshua 35. Flip back. Let's look at it. Let's look at something. Joshua 35. We're going to see how Most High take care of his people when they doing right.
Right.
Go ahead and read, bro.
And all the kings of the Amorites came and took their stand in the field to consult with their counselors what was to be done with the sons of Jacob. For they were still afraid of them, saying, behold, two of them slew a whole city of Shechem.
Hey, you talking about Israel.
Yes, sir.
He's the son of Jacob, right?
Yeah.
Who's the son of Jacob?
That's it, bro.
I'm Israelites. Go ahead.
And Yahweh heard the prayers of Isaac and Jacob, and he filled the hearts of all these kings, advisors, with great fear and terror, and they unanimous, I can't think, you know what it is. Yeah, you know what it is. Exclaim. Are you silly this day? Or is there no understanding in you that you will fight with the Hebrew?
Fight with the who?
With the Hebrew?
Hey, that's what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Go ahead and read.
And will you take a delight in your own destruction this day?
Hey, why do you think these people trying to keep you from your Elohim, y'all?
That's it, bro, because they know.
They know if you start keeping these laws, statutes, commandments, and you getting away from all that foolishness they got, they know they're in trouble.
They know they're in trouble, bro. They know they're in trouble.
Go ahead and read.
Behold, two of them came to the city of Shechem without fear or terror, and they killed all the inhabitants of the city.
See, back then, hey, he said two of them didn't.
Two of them, bro.
They joker wasn't scared at all.
Nope.
Man, these jokers nowadays shake his head. Going to homecoming queen, want to be a damn homecoming queen.
Man, for real, dude.
They don't never want two brothers to come up like this right here.
No, that's why when they see a bunch of y'all walking down the street, they try to break it up. They know who you are in the building.
That's right.
That's why every time it's two or more y'all walking down the street, they break it up.
Yep. Go ahead.
That no man stood up against them. And how will you abide to fight with them all? Surely you know that their power is exceedingly fond of them and has done mighty things for them.
Hey, he said, you know that their God is exceedingly fond of them.
Yep.
That's the whole thing.
Yep.
We at war with these nations, man. They try to keep us from our God, Elohim.
Yep.
This is one of the reasons why. Go ahead.
As have not been done from days of old.
Yeah.
And among all the gods of nations, there is none that can do like unto his mighty deed.
That's right.
Surely he delivered their father Abraham, the Hebrew, from the hand of Nimrod.
Yeah.
And from the hand of all his people who had many times sought to slay him.
That's right, because hey, they can't do nothing to you unless the Lord allows.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a damn how mad they are at you.
Nope.
Go ahead and read.
He delivered him also from the fire which King Nimrod had cast him in, and his power delivered him from it.
Mm-hmm.
And who else can do the like? Surely it was Abraham who slew 5 kings of Elam.
Yes, he did.
When he had touched his brother's son, who in those days dwelt in Sodom.
Talking about Lot.
Yep.
He had to go get him.
Yes, sir.
He told his men, hey, they went to war. They
Yes, sir.
went down there handling that business.
Man, chop them jokers up.
Like I said, when you into it with the children of Israel, you at war with the Father.
That's it, brother.
And our uncrowned king. Go ahead.
He that touches you touches the apple of his eye.
That's right.
And he took his servant that was faithful in his house, and a few of his men,
Mm-hmm.
and they pursued the kings of Elam
Mm-hmm.
in one night and killed them, and restored to his brother's son all his property which they had taken from him.
Oh, these other nations gonna come and take this stuff. He's no.
Yeah.
We going down there handling that business. See, these were men back in the day,
Man, what I'm telling you, that's why I don't roll with shaky jokers.
And you got a lot of jokers, so-called Israelites, in these classes and stuff, man. They shaking, man.
Man, softer than the air mattress, sweeter than souffle. I'm just gonna keep it 100, bro.
Man, keep it 100, man.
Verse 10. Shit. Softer than the air mattress, boy.
Yeah.
It's verse 10.
Yeah.
Surely you know the power of these Hebrews is much delighted with them.
The power that he go ahead.
And they are also delighted with him. For they know that he delivered them from all their enemies.
Who delivered them from all their enemies?
The Most High power of God.
That's right. Because you have enemies, man. You have war, ain't?
That's it, bro.
Go ahead and read.
Verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
And behold, through his love toward his Yah, Abraham took his only and precious son and intended to bring him up as a burnt offering to his power.
Mm-hmm.
And it had not been for Elohim who prevented him from doing this, he would have done it through his love for to his God.
Yeah.
And Yahweh saw all his works and swore unto him,
Mm-hmm.
and promised him that he would deliver his sons and all his seed,
Mm-hmm.
and all his seed from every trouble that will befall them.
You're right.
Because he had done this thing through his love to his power, stifled his compassion for his child.
Now, if our Elohim did all of this for Abraham, what's wrong with us, man?
Man, we ain't got no faith.
Does he start working for Israel?
Nope. We serve a God that neither sleep nor slumber.
That's right. Go ahead and read.
13.
Mm-hmm.
And have you not heard what their power did to Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and to Abimelech, king of Gerar, through taking of Abraham's wife, who said of her, she is my sister, lest they might slay him on account of her.
We can read about that in the 66.
Yes, sir, all of it.
Go ahead.
And think of taking her taking her for a wife.
Yeah.
And Yahweh did unto them and their people all that you heard of.
Mm-hmm.
And behold, we ourselves saw with our eyes that Esau, the brother of Jacob, came to him with 400 men with the intention of slaying him.
Woo!
For he called to mind that he had taken away from him his father's blessing.
Hey, these brothers didn't play.
Yeah.
Because they knew that the God of Israel was
Man,
with
they
them.
seen all this stuff, boy.
Man, seen all this stuff. They faith was thick, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We losing. A lot of us lose patience and faith. We say we got it, but we really have faith like we say we have faith.
That's it, bro.
I believe the same thing that the God of Israel is doing for Abraham, he'll do it for us to this day.
Gotta have faith.
I believe that.
Gotta have faith, though, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
Verse 15.
Uh-huh.
And he went to meet him. And when he came from Syria to smite the mother with the children, and who delivered him from his hands, but his Yah, whom he trusted, he delivered him from the hand of his brother and also from the hand of his enemies, and surely he again will protect them.
See that? This is God of Israel now.
Man, that's
when you come up against his children, it's just like a mother, almost a father. He gonna protect. If he love his son, and they gotta give it. Hey, he gonna do whatever he can to protect his son.
That's right.
So, especially a mother.
Yep.
Oh, they'll get crazy with you.
Man, what?
So why our father wouldn't protect his own children? Our spiritual father.
Come on, bro.
Hey, the same Elohim was back there doing this right here. It's the same Elohim today.
I changed not. What do you see?
Let's get down to verse 21. What did it say, bro?
And when the kings of the Amorites heard all the words of their advisors, their hearts were filled with terror. And they were afraid of the sons of Jacob and would not fight against them.
No, he didn't want to deal with those Israelites. Go ahead.
And they inclined their ears to the words of their advisors, and they listened to all their words, and the words of the councils greatly pleased the kings, and they did so. And the kings turned and refrained from the sons of Jacob, for they durst not approach them to make war with them.
You got to keep in mind, these other nations coming against Israel.
Right.
Go ahead and read.
For they were greatly afraid of them, and their hearts melted within them from their fear of them. For this proceeded from Yahshua to them, for he heard the prayers of his servants Isaac and Jacob.
Yeah.
For they trusted in him. And all the kings returned with their camps on that day, each to his own city. And they did not at that time fight with the sons of Jacob. And the sons of Jacob kept their stations that day till evening opposite Mount Sihon. And seeing that these kings did not come to fight against them, the sons of Jacob returned home.
Hey, he said, man, these folks don't want, they just talking.
They don't want no smoke.
They don't want no smoke, man. They gonna get smoke.
They finna get smoke.
So my question is to Israel, to the nation.
Come on, bro.
What's wrong with us? Where's our faith?
Lay it on us, brother.
I'm not talking about just in America. I'm talking about to the four corners of the earth.
Lay it on us, brother.
This is the same Elohim, and this we reading about in this book, getting down with these other nations. Because why? They made war with the children. They made war with the seed, like we read in Genesis. Ain't nobody behind it but Satan the devil. He know who we are, and he wanted to take down. If he take down Israel, which is the priest, he can take down the other nations.
That's it, bro. They already belong to him. He trying to take over this world.
He trying to take over this world. That's right. Let's go to let's read about Joshua. Let's go to Joshua chapter 4.
Yeah.
You see how the Most High and his son Yahshua and to keep it real, to keep it 100, ain't nobody but Yahshua doing all this.
Come on, bro.
The Father on the throne chilling.
Yeah.
Our Messiah doing all of this from the day one. That's who getting down with everybody.
Yeah, and gonna be getting down.
We're gonna read about how you're gonna get down to get back. Let's go to Joshua chapter 4. We're gonna read let's start at verse 1.
All right. And it came to pass when all the people were clean passed over Jordan, that Yahweh spake unto Joshua, saying, take ye 12 men out of the people, out of every tribe of man, and command ye them, saying, take ye hence out of the midst of Jordan, out of the place where the priest's feet stood firm, 12 stones, and ye should carry them over with you, and leave them in the lodging place where ye shall lodge this night.
That's right.
Then Joshua called the 12 men whom he had prepared for the children of Israel out of every tribe of man.
Hey, they was to get ready to go to war. He said, hey, you take 12 men out, right? Out of the tribe of Israel. He ain't talking about no other nation, y'all.
Nope.
Let's get that in our mind. Go ahead and read.
And Joshua said unto them, pass over before the ark of Yahweh your power in the midst of Jordan, and take you up every man of you a stone upon his shoulder according to the number of the tribes of the children of Israel, that this may be a sign among you, that when your children ask their fathers in time coming, saying, what mean ye by these stones?
That's right.
That ye shall answer them, that the waters of Jordan were cut off before the ark of the covenant of Yahweh. When it passed over Jordan, the waters of Jordan were cut off, and these stones shall be for a memorial unto the children of Israel.
Hey, because children of Israel were doing good when Joshua was around.
Yeah.
They were doing real good.
Yep.
Hey, and the Most High, he was with them.
Yep.
Our Messiah was with them. Long as they were doing good, he was with them. Go ahead and read.
Verse 8.
And
the children of Israel did so as Joshua commanded. and took up 12 stones out of the midst of the Jordan, as Yahweh spake unto Joshua, according to the number of the tribes of the children of Israel, and carried them over with them unto the place where they lodged, and laid them down there.
Go ahead.
And Joshua set up 12 stones in the midst of Jordan, in the place where the feet of the priests were bare, which bear the ark of the covenant stood, and they are there unto this day. For the priests which bear the ark stood in the midst of Jordan until everything was finished that the Lord commanded Joshua to speak unto the people, according to all that Moshe commanded Joshua, and the people hasted and passed over. And it came to pass, when all the people were clean passed over, the ark of the Yahweh passed, and the priests in the presence of the people. And the children of Reuben and the children of Gad and the half tribe of Manasseh passed over armed before the children of Israel.
They would pass over what?
Armed. They passed over armed before the children of Israel, as Moses spake unto them.
So they was armed. They were to go before them.
Yeah.
So he said the little army before them. Go ahead.
About 40,000 prepared for war passed over before Yahweh.
They were prepared for what?
Prepared for war passed over before Yahweh unto battle to the plains of Jericho.
That's right, because they get ready to go take them down. Go ahead.
And on that day, Yahweh magnified Joshua in the sight of all Israel, and they feared him as they feared Moshe all the days of his life.
That's right.
And Yahweh spake unto Joshua, saying, command the priests that bear the ark of the testimony that they come up out of Jordan.
Y'all see who doing all the dictating?
That's it, bro.
It's the Most High. Yahshua is the one doing all the dictating, telling them exactly what to do.
That's it, bro.
Go ahead and read.
17. Joshua therefore commanded the priests, saying, come ye up out of Jordan. And it came to pass, when the priests that bear the ark of the covenant of Yahweh will come up out of the midst of Jordan, and the soles of the priest's feet were lifted up unto dry land, that the waters of Jordan returned unto their place, and flowed over all his banks as they did before. And all the people came up out of Jordan on the 10th day of the first month.
Yes, sir.
On the 10th day of the first month. What is that, bro? And it came and encamped in Gilgal at the east border of Jericho. And those 12 stones which they took out of Jordan did Joshua pitch in Gilgal.
So he had no 13 stones in it.
No, he had 12, bro. Not on 13 for spiritual Israel.
Yeah.
Sick of hearing that.
Man, go ahead.
And he spake unto the children of Israel, saying, when your clothes shall ask, I'm sorry. And when your children shall ask their fathers in time to come, saying, what mean these stones?
Okay, for time's sake, let's skip down to verse 5. Let's see the takedown.
Skip down to verse 5. Chapter 5.
Chapter 5, yeah. Chapter 5, yeah. Let's go to Joshua chapter 5. Y'all can read the rest of it on your own, but let's see the takedown. Let's go to chapter 5, Joshua chapter 5, we'll read verses 1 through 10. What does it say, bro?
And it came to pass, when all the kings of the Amorites, which were on the other side of Jordan west, and all of the kings of the Canaanites, which were by the sea, heard that Yahweh had dried up the waters of Jordan before the children of Israel until they were passed over, that their heart melted. Neither was there spirit in them anymore because of the children of Israel.
Some folks heart melt now.
Yeah.
Depends on what you got going on. But back then, they feared Israel.
That's right, bro. The God of Israel.
That's right. Go ahead.
They already knew what the business was.
That's right.
And at that time, Yahweh said unto Joshua, make these sharp knives and circumcise again the children of Israel the second time.
Yeah.
And Joshua made him sharp knives and circumcised the children of Israel at the heel of the foreskin. And this is the cause why Joshua did circumcise all the people that came out of Egypt that were males, even all the men of war.
Yeah.
Died in the wilderness, by the way, after they came out of Egypt.
We're going to find out why they died. Go ahead.
Now, all the people that came out were circumcised, but all the people that were born in the wilderness, by the way, as they came forth out of Egypt, them they had not circumcised.
Why they stopped circumcising? Because they stopped doing, When you going against the Most High, when you going against Yahshua,
you can't be in covenant with it.
Hey, you at war.
Yep.
And he said they died in the wilderness.
Yep.
All the people came out. Hey, they gone.
They gone, bro.
This is second generation, ain't it?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Think about that, Israel.
He said everybody that was 20 years old and upwards, they had to die in the wilderness.
They had died in the wilderness. Then they stopped circumcising children. Go ahead.
Verse 6.
Yeah.
For the children of Israel walked 40 years in the wilderness till all the people that were men of war, which came out of Egypt, were consumed because they obeyed not the voice of Yahweh, unto whom the Most High sware that he would not show them the land, which the Most High sware unto their fathers that he would give us, a land that flowed with milk and honey.
Hey, they went against the Most High. They started waging war.
Yep.
They waged war with Yahshua. And he had to knock them off. Go ahead and read.
And their children whom he raised up in the stead, them Joshua circumcised. For they were uncircumcised, because they had not circumcised them by the way.
That was a problem. So he told them to do it.
Yep.
But they didn't do it.
Come on, bro.
So when you start doing things, when you go, like you say, we go in that water, take that water baptism.
Yep.
All that the Lord is say we're gonna do.
That's what we saying, bro.
When you don't do that, crack your head. So we're gonna do a lesson on the baptism.
Yep.
And I'm gonna take that baptism. There's no going back.
And I'm gonna say this right here, bro. If you got your spiritual eyes on, you see that Joshua, if you read that in the Hebrew, it says Yahshua or Jesus.
Right.
What he doing? He's circumcising in the wilderness, ain't it?
Right.
Same thing when Yahshua get back. You get in that wilderness with him.
Yeah.
If you ain't got that circumcised mind, partner, he gonna deal with you.
Yeah.
He gonna deal with you. Just a little side note.
That's right.
And it came to pass when they had done circumcising all the people, that they abode in their places in the camp till they were whole. And Yahweh said unto Joshua, this day have I rolled away the reproach of Egypt from off of you. Wherefore the name of the place is called Gilgal unto this day. And kept the Passover on the 14th day of the month at even in the plains of Jericho.
Oh, so they took the feast day. They took the Passover. They went in the land, you know.
They weren't in the land, brother. They weren't in the land yet, but they still kept the Passover, even in the wilderness. Ain't we in the wilderness?
That's right.
We still in the wilderness, ain't we?
That's right.
We're in Mr. Babylon, ain't so we keep Passover then, can't we?
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Don't let nobody tell you you can't.
Yeah. Verse 12. And the manna ceased on the morrow after they had eaten.
Oh, now we good. We good right there.
That was good on that?
Yeah,
okay.
I just wanted to show them, hey, when you come up against, I'm going to say Yahshua.
That's who you coming up against.
When you come up against Yahshua and waging war because you did not obey to do certain things, hey, he'll cut you off just like he do another nation. Hey, he's not a respected person.
Nope, sure ain't.
Either you going to do it or you're not.
Get your head.
Either you're going to do it and I'm going to bless you like we read in Deuteronomy, or you not do it, I'm going to curse you.
That's it, bro. No choice.
That's right. Let's go to Joshua chapter 8. Let's see him take down Ai. They had to go up there to Ai. Read the rest of that, Joshua. You'll see where they went in there and took Jericho down. Joshua chapter 8. We're gonna read all of that, but we're gonna get a little taste of it. All right. Go ahead and read.
And Yahweh said unto Joshua, fear not, neither be thou dismayed. Take all the people of war with thee, and arise and go up to Ai. See, I have given it into thy hand the king of Ai and his people and his city and his land.
Look at here. Verse 1, he said, hey, he told him go up there and take the people war. He already called the war. The war is already over.
He said, I already gave it to you.
All you got to do is just go up there and handle your business.
Show up.
That's it. Go ahead and read.
And thou shalt do to Ai and her kings as thou didst unto Jericho and her king.
Yeah.
Only the spoil thereof and the cattle thereof ye shall take for a prey unto yourselves, and lay thee in ambush for the city behind it.
Yeah.
So Joshua rose and all the people of war to go up against Ai, and Joshua chose out out 30,000 mighty men of valor.
Woo, that's a lot of people. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. And set them away by night. And he commanded them, saying, behold, ye should go and lie in wait against the city, even behind the city. Go not very far from the city, but be ye all ready.
Yeah.
And I and all the people that are with me will approach unto the city. And it shall come to pass when they come out against us, as at the first, that we will flee from before them.
Hey, I'm going to show you. We're not going to read all of this. I have Joshua chapter 8, 1 through 25, but I'm just going to show you who's calling the shots and tell him exactly what he needs to do in this right here chapter. Go ahead and read.
Well, we had verse 6.
Go ahead and read.
For they will come out after us till we have drawn them from the city. For they will say, they flee before us as at the first, therefore we will flee before them.
That's right, because it was already called from the beginning, before it even started. Go ahead.
Then shall you rise up from the ambush and seize upon the city. For Yahweh your power will deliver it unto your hand. And it shall be when ye have taken the city that ye shall set the city on fire, according to the commandment of Yahweh ye shall do.
That's right, because he's the one doing the he's the commander.
He's commander in chief.
That's right. He just letting Joshua know, this is what I want you to do, and this is how I want you to do.
You mean the Lord told him to set the city on fire?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure I read it right. I have commanded you. Joshua therefore sent them forward, and they went to lie in ambush and abode between Bethel and Ai on the west side of Ai. But Joshua lodged at night among the people.
Yeah.
And Joshua rose up early in the morning and numbered the people and went. I'm sorry, I'm gonna lost my place.
At 10.
Yeah, I'm at 10. And went, and he and the elders of Israel before the people of Ai.
Yeah.
And all the people, even the people of war, that were with him, went up and drew nigh and came before the city and pitched on the north side of Ai. There was a valley between them and Ai.
Go skip down to verse 14 for time's sake.
All right. And it came to pass when the king of Ai saw it, that they hastened and rose up early, and the men of the city went out against Israel to battle.
Yeah.
And all his people at the time appointed before the plain, but he wist not that there was liars in ambush against him behind the city. And Joshua and all Israel made as if they were beaten before him.
They said if he was beaten.
Yeah.
But check the strategy out.
And fled by the way of the wilderness. And all the people that were in Ai were called together to pursue after them. And they pursued after Joshua and were drawn away from the city.
Pulled away from the city, because he told them to go set it on fire, right?
Right.
Go ahead.
And there was not a man left in Ai or Bethel that went not after Israel, and they left the city open and pursued after Israel. And Yahweh said unto Joshua, stretch out the spear that is in thy hand toward Ai, for I will give it into thine hand. And Joshua stretched out the spear that he had in his hand toward the city. And the ambush arose quickly out of the place, and they ran as soon as he had stretched out his hand, and they entered into the city and took it and hasted and set the city on fire.
That's right, because hey, Yahshua, he the one who called all the shots. He telling Joshua exactly what to do. Hey, go in there and have them to chase you back in here, and they're gonna leave their city up, set it on fire. They did exactly what they was instructed to do. So when you're doing, hey, you can read the rest of it on your own, because we got a whole lot of other reading to do. Right. You can read the rest of it on your own, but hey, Yah and Yahshua are man of war.
Yes, sir.
When the Israel doing right, he gonna fight for you. But when you coming up against him and going against these commandments, you at war with the Most High and his son Yahshua. Let's go look at Esther. Let's go to the book of Esther. Let's look at this is real important right here. Everybody should read this story. We read it before, but we're going to hit a little taste of it again. Esther chapter 3, yeah. Now, this is Mordecai. Esther is Mordecai's niece, right? And this heathen come up against Israel because he want to get rid of all the Jews.
Right.
Well, we're going to read just a little bit of that because I'm going to get into the Maccabees. Esther chapter 3, we'll read verses, let's pick it up at 1.
After these things, the king of Ahasuerus promote Haman, the son of Hammedatha, the Agite, and advanced him and set his seat above all the princes that were with him.
Now, you can look at Haman. Who would you refer?
He an Edomite.
Yeah, Edomite.
Yeah.
Hell, we can put him with anybody that's living today.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
And all the king's servants that were in the king's gate bowed in reverence Haman. For the king had commanded concerning him, but Mordecai bowed not, nor did him reverence.
Look at Haman like you'll look at
the orange pervert.
Well, yeah, but we're talking about somebody who really want to kill us all. Well,
yeah, the orange pervert.
Yeah. Go ahead and read.
Then the king's servant, which were in the king's gate, said unto Mordecai, why transgressest thou the king's commandment? Now it came to pass when they spake daily unto him, and he hearkened not unto them, that they told Haman to see where Mordecai's matters would stand, for he had told them that he was a Jew.
Man, Mordecai said, I ain't bowed down to that heathen.
You know, I already know what he said.
Yeah, go ahead.
And when Haman saw that Mordecai bowed not, nor did him reverence, then was Haman full of wrath.
Hey, don't these heathens get mad when y'all stand up for that flag?
Yeah.
Or you don't
call them sir when they pull you over?
Yeah. They get mad.
Yep.
Ain't no different right here.
Nope.
We talking about the wicked heathens now.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And he thought to scorn to lay hands on Mordecai alone.
Go ahead.
For they had shown him the people of Mordecai, whereof Haman sought to destroy all Jews that were throughout the whole kingdom of Ahasuerus, even the people of Mordecai.
See, Haman wanted to kill all the Jews out. But Haman ain't nothing but the seed of Satan. That's what Satan want to do.
Yep.
That's Satan's boy.
Yep. That's it, bro.
Go ahead and read.
In the first month, that is the month of Nisan.
Yeah.
In the 12th year of King of Ahasuerus, they cast pur, that is the lot before Haman, from day to day, and from month to month, to the 12th month, that is the month Adar.
Yeah.
And Haman said unto King Ahasuerus,
listen to this sucker.
There is a certain people scattered abroad and dispersed among the people of all the provinces of thy kingdom.
Just Israelites in the New Testament.
Yep.
They may consider as Gentiles.
That's right, bro.
Go ahead.
And their laws are diverse from all people.
Hey, our laws are diverse from all people too.
That's right.
Y'all don't think this is gonna be a problem? This is a problem.
It's gonna be a big problem.
It's diverse with all other people. They tell you you can go and eat anything you want to. Hey, not according to this law.
Right, bro.
Hey, they say, hey, you can do all these pagan days, not according to this law.
That's right, brother.
They say men can marry men and women can marry men, not according to this law.
Come on, bro. Come on now.
You can sleep with your dog, marry your dog, cat,
yeah,
snakes,
all
doing. Not according to this law.
Nah.
Same thing right here.
And it's gonna be a problem.
It's a problem. That's right. Their laws are diverse from all people.
Neither keep they the king's law.
Yeah.
Therefore, it is not for the king's profit to suffer them. If it please the king, let it be written that they may be destroyed. If it please the king, let it be written that they may be destroyed. And I will pay 10,000 talents of silver to the hands of those that have charge of the business to bring it to the king's treasury.
Hey, same thing happened to Meshach, Jacob, Bingo, Daniel. Same thing.
The prophets, Yahshua.
Yep.
Then they pay that sucker, that bootlicker Judas.
Yep. So we at war, y'all. And guess who else they at war with? Yahshua.
Yep.
Most High Yah, Yahshua. So you mess with their children. Go ahead and read. Where are we?
Verse 10. And the king took his ring from his hand and gave it unto Haman, the son of Hammedatha, the Agite, The Jews' enemy.
The whose enemy?
The Jews' enemy. And the king said unto Haman, the silver is given to thee, to the people also, to do with them as seemeth good to thee. Then were the king's scribes called on the 13th day of the first month, and there was written according to all that Haman had commanded unto the king's lieutenants and to the governors. And to the governors that were over every province, and to the rulers of every people of every province, according to the writing thereof.
They sent it throughout all the kings. Go ahead.
To every people after their language, in the name of the king, name of King Ahasuerus, was it written and sealed with the king's ring.
Hey, y'all think about this. These just will go to the United Nations.
Yep.
Because, you know, we don't have a table or seat at the table at the United Nations, right?
No, don't, bro.
So when they go to the United Nations, they say, look here, we got a problem with these Negroes or whatever language they use at the United Nations. We got the same problem here. They walk around with these Bibles.
That's how the decree gonna go out, bro.
Hey, they don't even keep the same laws we keep. And then they don't even keep the king's law. We got to do something with them. Let's kill it.
That's how it's gonna go down.
What did it say?
13. And the letters were sent by post to all the king's provinces to destroy, to kill, and to cause to perish all Jews.
Yeah.
Both young and old, little children and women, in one day, even upon the 13th day of the 12th month, which is the month Adar, to take the spoil of them for a prey.
Don't they have something called the King Alpha plan?
Yeah, they sure got the King Alpha plan, bro.
They got a plan for us. There's another plan they got out there. We're gonna dig them up. Cause hey, y'all look this stuff up.
Man, y'all, you got a smartphone in your hand.
That's right. Look this stuff up.
Think we lying?
Go ahead and read. Read that 14.
All right. The copy of the writing for a commandment be given in every province was published unto all people. It should be ready against that day.
Okay, let's go into chapter 4. Let's go into chapter 4 and see what happened.
Pick it up at the 1.
Yeah, pick it up at the 1.
All right. When Mordecai perceived all that was done, Mordecai rent his clothes and put on sackcloth with ashes, and went out into the midst of the city and cried with a loud and bitter cry.
Yeah.
And came even before the king's gate, for none matter entered the king's gate clothed with sackcloth.
Yeah.
And in every province, whethersoever the king's commandment and his decree came, there was great mourning among the Jews, and fasting and weeping and wailing, and many lay in sackcloth and ashes.
Man, just think about, man, if we were doing that, something go down with our own people, with the nation. Something go down in the nation, we start doing that. Just think if we was all in one accord. I know I'm dreaming. I know I'm dreaming.
You ain't dreaming, bro. We can do it.
I know we can do it.
But guess what? See, this is just a little microcosm. Because he said in that Revelation, man, he said, hey, the dragon turned and made war with the remnant of her seed.
That's right.
This going to be the hit out. And if you ain't fasting and praying, then you hear me?
Because this going to come to pass again, y'all.
Totally.
This is in there for us to read and understand, just like in the wilderness, he always refers back to the prophets, right? He said, hey, go back and see what your forefathers did in that wilderness, man. Because some of y'all going to do the same thing. Some of this stuff that's going on now, hey, man, they get ready to hit us with the same thing.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, bro.
Verse 4. So Esther's maids and her chamberlains came and told it to her. Then was the queen exceedingly grieved. Exceedingly grieved. And she sent raiment to clothe Mordecai to take away his sackcloth from him, but he received it not.
But skip down to, for time's sake, verse 7. What did it say?
And Mordecai told him of all that had happened unto him, and the sum of the money that Haman had promised to pay the king's treasuries for Jews to destroy them.
Yeah. Also,
he gave him a copy of the writings of the decree, which was given at Shushan to destroy them.
Now he gave this to the what's his name? Hattach.
Yeah, Hattach.
He's supposed to send it to Esther to give Esther this letter. So so she can handle it business. Go ahead and read.
To show it unto Esther, and to declare it to her, to charge her that she should go into in unto the king to make supplication unto him and to
Mhm.
make request before him for her people.
Mhm.
And Hatash came and told Esther the words of Mordecai. And again Esther spake unto Hatash and gave him commandment unto Mordecai.
Uh-huh.
And the king's servant and all the king and all, and the people of the king's provinces do know that whosoever, whether a man or woman, shall come into the king into the inner court, who is not called, there is one law of his to put him to death, except such whom the king shall hold out the golden scepter that he may live.
Right.
But I have not been called to come unto the king these 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
And they told Mordecai Esther's word. Then Mordecai commanded to answer Esther, think not with thyself that thou shalt escape the king's house more than all the Jews.
Because he want to kill everybody, including her too.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
14. For if altogether holdest thou peace at this time,
Yeah.
then shall their enlargement and deliverance arise to the Jews from another place.
Yeah.
But thou and thy father's house shall be destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
And who knoweth whether thou art come to the kingdom for such a time as this?
That's right. Because you know what? Sometimes Most High put you in a certain situation.
That's right,
because
brother.
she was married. She was the queen of a heathen, right?
That's it, bro.
Sometimes you got to put us in a certain situation to deliver the whole
To
nation.
deliver the nation.
Because Haman, his job, he wanted to kill all the Jews.
Yep. So
Now read the rest of this story on your own. Let's go into chapter 7.
seed of Satan.
That's right. The serpent seed.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to pick it up at verse 1. Read the rest of it on because Haman, he wanted to make those gallows.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to see what happened. He made them too.
Yeah.
Esther chapter 7, pick it up verse 1.
So the king and Haman came to banquet with the Esther the queen.
Uh-huh.
And the king said unto Esther on the second day at the banquet of wine, what is thy petition, Queen Esther? And it shall be granted to thee. And what is thy request?
Mm-hmm.
And it shall be performed, even to the half of the kingdom. Then Esther the queen answered and said, if I have found favor in thy sight, O king, and if it please the king, let my life be given me at my petition, and my people at my request.
Okay, she's looking out for her people.
Mm-hmm.
All praise though. Go ahead.
For we are sold, and I and my people, to be destroyed, to be slain, and to perish.
Yeah, they were sold because Haman was paying jokers to go out there to get them.
Yep.
Go ahead and read.
But if we have been sold for bondmen and bondwomen,
yeah,
I had held my tongue, although the enemy could not countervail the king's damage.
Right.
Then King Ahasuerus answered and said unto Esther the queen, who is he, and where is he that durst presume in his heart to do so? Mm-hmm. And Esther said, the adversary and the enemy is this wicked Haman.
That's right, because Haman wanted to kill all the Jews. Go ahead.
Then Haman was afraid before the king and queen. Mm-hmm. And the king, arising from the banquet of wine in his wrath, went into the palace garden, and Haman stood up to make request for his life to Esther the queen. For he saw that there was evil determined against him by the king. Mm-hmm. Then the king returned out of the palace garden into the palace of banquet of wine. Yeah. And Haman was fallen upon the bed where Esther was.
Oh, he was on the bed?
Uh-huh. Then said the king, will he force the queen also before me in the house? As the word went out of the king's mouth, they covered Haman's face.
Oh, he was in there begging for his life, wasn't he?
Yep.
Go ahead.
And Harbonah, one of the chamberlains, said before the king, behold, also the gallows 50 cubits high, which Haman made for Mordecai, who had spoken good for the king, standing in the house of Haman. Yeah. Then the king said, hang him thereon.
Hey, those gallows, hey, you coming up against the children of Israel.
Right.
I'm going to put this on.
Yeah.
See how you flip that thing around?
Yes,
so my question is this. If the God of Israel, if Yahshua is working back then, what's going on with us now?
We ain't got no faith, bro. No faith at all.
Go ahead and finish it out, bro.
Verse 10.
Yeah.
So they hanged Haman on gallows
that
he had prepared for Mordecai. Then was the king's wrath pacified.
Hey, because you can know when people bring up try to come up on you and bring an evil against you, hey, have faith in your God. Because
right,
you go back and read in the Apocrypha in Esther chapter 14, hey, that's a praying.
Yep.
Go read that in the Apocrypha, chapter 14.
Yep.
She prayed before the Most High. She knew what to do.
That's right, bro.
All of them were fasting and praying, and guess what? The enemy device fell upon him.
That's it, bro.
Let's go to the Apocrypha. Let's get this Maccabee. We got about 3 or 4 left, y'all.
I want to put 2 on them in there when we get through, bro.
Okay, we're gonna read all of that. We're gonna read First Maccabee chapter 3.
First Maccabees.
I tell y'all what, y'all read First Maccabee chapter 3. This is what I had in the lesson. Read that 1 through 4, and check out how Judas Maccabee. You know what?
We're just gonna read 1 through 4.
No. Let's read a little bit of that. Let's read chapter 3, First Maccabee chapter 3. We'll read a little taste of it.
All right.
We just want to know, show them who he is, you know. Let's read it to verse 14.
All right.
Yeah.
Then his son Judas, called Maccabeus, rose up in his stead.
Yeah.
And all his brethren helped him. And so did all they that held with his father, and they fought with cheerfulness the battle of Israel.
That's right.
So he got his people great honor and put on a breastplate as a giant and girded his warlike harness about him. And he made battles protecting the host with his sword.
Yeah.
In his axe, he was like a lion and like a lion's whelp roaring for his prey.
This one Israelite, you didn't want to walk up on.
No, bet not.
This brother here wasn't playing.
Lead busters and head busters.
Yes, sir.
For he pursued the wicked and sought them out and burned up those that vexed his people.
Man,
and burn up those that vex his people.
Woo, vex his people. Who is his people?
Israel.
Go ahead.
Wherefore the wicked shrunk for fear of him, and all the workers of iniquity were troubled, because salvation prospered in his hand.
That's right.
And he grieved also many kings and made Jacob glad with his axe, and his memorial is blessed forever. Moreover, he went through the cities of Judah, destroying the ungodly out of them and turning away wrath from Israel.
Hey, man, he getting all that wickedness from Israel.
Yes, sir.
That's what we supposed to be doing.
Yep.
When are we going to be at war with wickedness? Hey, our father at war with wickedness.
That's it, bro.
Our uncrowned king at war with wickedness.
Yeah.
When are we going to start being at war with wickedness? When the children going to stand up?
Come on, bro.
Huh? Go ahead and read.
Verse 9. So that he was renowned unto the utmost part of the earth.
Yeah.
Bro, word, everybody knew him, didn't he?
That's right.
And he received unto him such as were ready to perish.
That's right. They knew that Turner back in the day too.
Yeah, that's right. Then Apollonius gathered the Gentiles together and a great host out of Samaria to fight against Israel.
Oh, so here come the heat.
Yeah.
They want to taste too, huh? Come on with it.
Which thing when Judas perceived, he went forth to meet him.
Oh, he wasn't scared either.
No, and he smote him and slew him. Many also fell down slain, but the rest fled. Wherefore Judas took their spoils, and Apollonius sword also. Took the main sword, bro. And therewith he fought all his life long. Now, when Saran, a prince of the army of Syria, heard that Judas had destroyed, am I right? Yeah. Had gathered unto the multitude and company of the faithful to go out with him to war. He said, I will get me a name and honor in the kingdom, for I will go and fight with Judas. Them that are with him who despise the king's command.
Read that 15.
So he made him ready to go up, and there went with him a mighty host of ungodly to help him and to be avenged of the children of Israel.
But y'all read the rest of that, man, because this story here, that's a whole lot. It's up to verse 60. But read the rest of that on your own. Let's go to chapter 4. Chapter 4. All right. Go ahead and read, brother.
Then took Gorgias 5,000 footmen and 1,000 of the best horsemen and removed out of the camp by night.
These heathens trying to come up on Israel. Go ahead.
Then to the end that he might rush in upon the camp of the Jews and smite them suddenly.
See, man, look, all these nations always been at Israel.
Yep. And still at us, bro.
We still at us. You know the one that took counsel? That
And
the name of Israel?
counsel,
Yeah. They still over there.
Yeah.
Hey, some of these, like the Georgia and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia's right over there in the land, over there, close to
So,
land.
bro. Yep. Yep.
These people still exist. They just undercover names. We know these Georgians exist.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Now, when Judas heard thereof, he himself removed and the valiant men with him, that he might smite the king's army, which was at Emos. While as yet the forces were dispersed from the camp.
Yeah.
In the mean season came Gorgias by night into the camp of Judas. And when he found no man there, he sought them in the mountains, for said he, these fellows flee from us.
Yeah.
But as soon as it was day, Judas showed himself in the plain with 3,000 men who nevertheless had neither armor nor swords in their minds. And they saw the camp of the heathen that it was strong and well harnessed and compassed round about with horsemen, and these were expert of war.
Hey, ain't no different than the heathen now. They got all these war tanks, these drones, and all this other
We ain't
stuff.
got nothing.
Man, they got all kind of war gear. They got guns and stuff, man. Got all kind of stuff on.
Man, shoot 1,000 bullets a minute.
Yeah. Apache helicopter, warships. Ain't no different from back in the day. They was well equipped. Go ahead.
Verse 8. Then said Judas to the men that were with him, fear not their multitude, neither be ye afraid of their assault.
That's right, because you know what? Because God of Israel with Judas.
That's right, bro.
With the Maccabee. Go ahead.
Remember how our fathers were delivered in the Red Sea.
That's
when
right.
Pharaoh pursued them with an arm. Now, therefore, let us cry unto heaven.
Yeah.
If peradventure the Lord will have mercy upon us and remember the covenant of our fathers and destroy this host before our face this day.
That's right.
That so all the heathen may know
that
there is one who delivereth and saveth Israel.
That's right, because them the one, the God of Israel, the Most High Yah and His Son Yahshua. These are the men of war. So when you coming up against Israel, my question again, hey, what's wrong with us today? He helped them out back in the day.
He'll help us out now, bro.
Yeah, help us out now.
That's it, bro.
Hey, read the rest of that on your own. We're going to move a little further, y'all. Let's go to Psalms chapter 94. All right. And I got 2 spots. You see you got something?
Yeah, I got a few I want to read. Bag up this way, this excellent lesson right here, bro.
Yes, sir. I'll praise you, bro.
Psalms what?
Psalms 94. All
right.
Let's read something. Psalms 94. See, when you coming up against the God of Israel, either he's going to help you out or he's going to crack your head like he got us over here in this land, man. And we wonder why things don't go right. And he's so merciful. Even some of the silly stuff we do, he don't even let it slide. Psalms chapter 94. We can read verses 1 through 5. What does it say?
All right. Psalms 94 and 1.
Yeah.
O Yahweh, Elohim, to whom vengeance belongs.
Yeah.
O Yahweh, to whom vengeance belongs, show thyself. Lift up thyself, thou judge of the earth.
Yeah.
Render reward to the proud. Yahweh, how long shall the wicked try?
Yeah.
How long shall they utter and speak hard things, and all the workers of iniquity boast themselves?
That's right.
They break in pieces thy people, O Yahweh, and afflict thy inheritance.
Hey, so they doing the numbers on us over here in America.
What?
Anybody from another country, how they doing y'all over there? But they getting their work out over here.
They getting their work in on us everywhere, bro. Everywhere.
And they love it. Go ahead. Where are we?
See at verse 5?
Yeah.
Skip down to 14.
Skip down to verse 14 and read 14 through 16.
All right. For Yahweh will not cast off his people.
That's right.
Neither will he forsake his inheritance. But judgment shall return unto the righteous. And all the upright in heart shall follow it.
That's right.
Who will rise up for me against the evildoer?
Man, who? That's a good question, ain't it?
Yes, sir. Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
That's another good question.
Yeah.
Who gonna do it?
Unless
Judas did, didn't he?
Yeah, Judas Maccabee did.
He got in there, did.
I'm telling you. Was that it on there? Or you want me to read that?
Skip down to 21.
21. Okay.
21 through 23.
They gathered themselves together against the soul of the righteous,
Yeah.
and condemned the innocent blood.
Hey, that day gonna come up on us too.
Mm.
They coming after the remnant.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But Yahweh is my defense.
Yes, sir.
And my power is the rock of my refuge.
That's right.
He shall bring upon them their own iniquity.
Hey, like he did Haman.
That's it, bro.
Go ahead.
And shall cut off in their own wickedness. Yeah. Yahweh our power shall cut them off.
That's right.
Mm.
Obadiah.
Wee.
Let's go look at this.
They don't want to read no Obadiah.
We got one more after this, y'all.
They don't want to read no Obadiah.
Now let's start dealing with these nations up to date.
They don't want to read no Obadiah, boy. You
got,
break out that book Obadiah, Edomite to get to run.
Now he talking about these jokers today. Let's see what we're gonna do with these nations.
Oh boy.
Obadiah. He gonna do a number on these people. You might want to get all that in.
Man, look, you can't go wrong reading Obadiah, bro.
Obadiah.
It's about Edom's destruction.
Yeah.
The vision of Obadiah, thus said Yahweh Elohim, concerning Edom.
Yeah.
We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle.
Oh, so y'all talking all that smack.
Hey. Mm-hmm.
Y'all fight my children. Hey, y'all fighting me.
Yea. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen.
Yeah.
Thou art greatly despised.
Yes, we are. Go ahead.
The pride of thine heart has deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that said in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as an eagle, though thou, there go that eagle again, though thou exalt thyself as an eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, who said he gonna go back to the stars? Huh? This will I bring thee down, said Yahweh. If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy, Psalms 83, have brought thee even to the border.
That's right.
The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. Shall I not in a day, say Yahweh, even destroy the wise men out of Edom? That's right. And understanding out of the mount of Esau? Oh, thy mighty men, thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter.
And it's gonna happen, Esau.
By slaughter.
Yes, sir.
For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
Hey, old Putin trying to get that you getting his troops together.
Yeah, it's coming.
It's
coming, bro.
All them nations, hey, Putin, all he doing is just getting back to Soviet Union back in. He getting all that, and they got a job to do.
Yeah.
They coming after you, Esau.
Verse 11. In that day, thou stoodest on the other side of the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces, and foreigners entered into his gates and cast lots upon Jerusalem. Even thou was as one of them.
Yeah, you was all. Hey, look at all these nations in cahoots.
That's it, bro.
And this the ringleader right here,
and they still in cahoots.
Yep.
Verse 12. But thou should have not looked on the day of thy brother in the day that he became a what? A stranger.
So we strangers, y'all.
we can go in a whole nother lesson on that.
Most definitely on that. Go ahead.
Neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction. Neither should thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress. Thou should have not entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Yeah, thou should have not looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity.
Hey, you see how you got to pay when you do Israel? You going in there laying a hand on the substance.
Yes, sir.
You sit back. You was rejoicing when they got who was taken off.
That's it, bro.
Oh, I remember all that, Esau.
Yes, sir. Verse 14.
Go ahead.
Neither should thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those that did escape.
Yeah.
Neither should thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of distress.
That's right, because they was coming to get them. Hey, he gonna one right here. Look at that's a whole bunch of them right over there.
They sure was doing it, bro. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yeah, they shall drink. They shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been.
Wait, this is not a threat either.
No, it's a promise. It's gonna happen.
Yes, sir.
17. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possession.
The house of who?
The house of Jacob.
I thought it was the heathens too.
No, bro. The house of Jacob.
Go ahead.
And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahshua has spoken it.
Hey man, this is gonna happen. Just like he told us in Deuteronomy.
Not sweet Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? He said 28 chapter. If you don't do these, all these curses gonna fall upon you.
That's it. That's it.
Go ahead and read.
And they of the south shall possess the mount of Esau.
Yeah.
And they of the plain, the Philistine, and they shall possess the field of Ephraim.
Yeah.
And the field of Samaria, and Benjamin shall possess Gilead. And the captivity of this host of the children of Israel shall possess that of the Canaanites.
Yes, sir.
Even unto Zarephath. And the captivity of Jerusalem, which is in Zarephath, shall possess the cities of the south, and save yours, plural, and save yours shall come up on Mount Zion, to judge the mount of Esau, to judge the mount of Esau. Revelations 2:9, Revelations 3:9. If you think that ain't correct, and Edom shall, and the kingdom shall be the Lord.
That's right.
Let me slip 2 in before you get to the last one.
Go ahead and slip.
I want to slip 2 in. I want to read that Revelation. I want to read that Isaiah 63 first, man.
Okay.
Isaiah 63, real quick. We're gonna flip that 1 and 6.
Because like I said, man, these nations, man. Hey, say came down and see the whole world.
Isaiah 63.
Isaiah 63.
This just a precept to that Obadiah.
63.
And this after this, when Yahshua come back and his foot hit that mount,
right?
And look what he finna do. He said, "I'm finna do this by myself." This he said, verse 6, chapter 63, verse 1. Look what it say. It said, "Who is this that cometh from evil with dyed garment from Bozrah?" Bozrah is just another name for evil. This that is glorious in apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to say, wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treaded the wine vat. I have treaded the wine press alone, and the people there was and of the people there was none with me. So Yahshua take care of this business by himself. For I would tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. That's why I say, who is coming with dyed garment from Bozrah? He got blood all over. He said, I got blood all over my garment. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. The year of my redeemed, ain't that the 1,000-year record?
Yes, sir.
And I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore my own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury it upheld me. And I will tread down the people in mine anger. I will make them drunk in my fury. I will bring down their strength to the earth. You can read the rest. I want to slide this one last one. Jeremiah 51, bro. Jeremiah 51 sound like some killing going on to me.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna pick it up at the 19.
And folks tomorrow, oh, be glad when Jesus show up.
Yeah, okay. You think you will be. Well, I'm gonna read 1 and 2, then I'm gonna skip down.
What?
Jeremiah 51. We're gonna read verses 1 and 2, then we're gonna skip down to verse 19.
All right.
Thus said, you got it, you there, bro?
Yes, sir, man.
Thus said Yahweh, behold, I will raise up against Babylon, and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me, a destroying wind. I will send unto Babylon fanners, and they shall fan her, and shall empty her land for the day of trouble. They shall be against her round about. Skipping down to verse 19. Look at what it says. For the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. Yahweh of hosts, or Yahweh Zabaoth, the Lord of armies, is his name. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee I will break in pieces the nations, and with thee I will destroy kingdoms.
That's right.
And with thee I will break in pieces the horse and his rider. And with thee I will break in pieces the chariot and his rider.
Hey, a lot of people don't realize you still got to joke with riding horses over there in the mother country.
Yeah. Yes, sir. With thee I will also break in pieces man and woman.
Yeah.
And with thee I will break in pieces old and young. And with thee I will break in pieces young man and maiden. I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock. So you jackleg preachers, he got y'all too. With thee I will break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen. And with thee I will break in pieces captains and rulers.
That's right.
And I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, said Yahweh. Last verse. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, said Yahweh, which destroyeth all the earth. I will stretch out my hand upon thee, and I will roll thee down from the rocks, and I will make thee a burnt mountain. So y'all think the Most High playing with y'all? He said, man, I'm the battle axe.
That's right.
Weapon of war.
That's right.
Where we going, brother?
We're going to Zechariah chapter 14. This is the last spot.
All right.
But you know what? It's just like in the New Testament. Messiah told, matter of fact, let's hit that right quick.
Okay.
This is a couple.
Where we going?
John chapter 18.
All right.
John chapter 18.
Good eating, brother. Good eating.
Yes, sir. Praise it. This is a quick one right here.
Yeah, feast.
Well, y'all read all that in the Old Testament. Okay, let's see what
you read it in the New. Go to Revelation 19.
Man, what you say? Damn, I'm wrong. John chapter
18.
Chapter 18. Let me get there. I always run my mouth. 18 and let's read verses 10. Let me see. I want that 10. See, Peter was always ready to get it in, ain't
he? Yeah.
Put that 10 and read that 10 and 11, then we're gonna skip over.
All right. Then Simon Peter, having his sword, drew it and smote the high priest's servant and cut off his right ear. The servant's name was Malchus. Then said Yahshua unto Peter, put up thy sword in thy sheath. The cup which my Father has given me, shall I not drink it?
That's right. He asked him a question, but go over to
35.
35. Look at me up 35 through 37.
Palin answered. You ready for it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Palin answered, am I a Jew? Thine own nation and the chief priests have delivered thee unto me. What hast thou done? Yahshua answered, my kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then my servants fight.
You hear that? Because when he coming back, that's what we're going to get down to do. Right here. Go ahead.
That I should not be delivered unto the Jews.
Yeah.
but now is my kingdom not from hence.
That's right.
That's it.
So Messiah, I just want to throw that in there because Messiah said, hey, if I was back here, when he comes back for his kingdom,
oh, he coming.
We fight.
We gonna fight.
That's why he told Peter, hey, Peter, it's not time. That's why he told put that up. Ain't time to get down yet.
Yeah.
But this is get down right here. Zechariah chapter 14.
Yes, sir.
Last spot.
Yes, sir.
Pick it up at verse 1.
Behold, the day coming.
Yeah.
Of Yahweh. I'm sorry, the day of Yahweh coming.
Mm-hmm.
And thy spoil shall be divided in the midst of thee.
Mm-hmm.
For I will gather all nations against Jerusalem to battle.
Against who?
Jerusalem to battle.
All the nations.
Yeah.
Everybody that's been, all the nations that Israel been spread to.
Mm-hmm.
I want y'all to come up and see.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
And the city shall be taken, and the houses rifled, and the women ravished, and half of the city shall go forth into captivity, and the residue of the people shall not be cut off from the city.
Sound like a little payback, ain't it?
Yeah, brother. Then shall Yahweh go forth and fight against those nations, as when he fought against in the day of battle. And his feet shall stand in that day upon the Mount of Olives, which is before Jerusalem on the east. And the Mount of Olives shall cleave in the midst thereof toward the east and toward the west, and there shall be a great battle. And half of the mountain shall be removed toward the north, and half toward the south. And ye shall flee you shall flee to the valley, to the mountains, for the valley of the mountains shall reach unto Azal. Yeah, ye shall flee, like as ye fled before the earthquake in the days of Uzziah, king of Yehudah. And Yahweh, my power, shall come, and all the saints with thee.
Peter, you're going to be right there with me.
Yes, sir.
And all the saints. That's when we're going to get payback on these nations.
Yes, sir.
If we so blessed to be in this right here.
Yes, sir.
Y'all want some payback?
Make that first resurrection.
Make that first resurrection. Hey, man, let's start keeping these laws, statutes, commandments. Go ahead and read.
Verse 6. And it shall come to pass in that day that the light shall not be clear, nor dark, but it shall be one day which shall be known to the Lord, not day nor night. But it shall come to pass that at evening time it shall be light. And it shall be in the day that living water shall go forth from Jerusalem, half toward the former sea, and half toward the hinder sea. In summer and in winter shall it be.
Okay, skip down for time's sake. Skip down.
Read that.
You want to read that now? Go ahead.
And Yahweh shall be king over all the earth. In that day there shall be one Lord or one master, and his name one. Now we want me to skip to
12.
All right. And it shall be the plague, and this shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh shall smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Man, all of this for messing with Israel?
Yes, sir. And it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from Yahweh shall be among them, and they shall lay hold every one on the hand of his neighbor, and his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor. And Yehudah also shall fight, and Judah also shall fight at Jerusalem, and the wealth of all the heathen round about shall be gathered together.
Bring it on.
That's it. Gold and silver and apparel in great abundance.
That's your reparation right there.
Now that's where you're going to get your reparation.
That's where you're going to get your reparation. If you're so blessed to get in there, man.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
15. And so shall be the plague of the horse, of the mule, of the camel, and of the ass, and of all beasts that shall be in these tents as this plague. And it shall come to pass that every one that is left of all the nations which came against Jerusalem shall even go up from year to year to worship the King,
yes, sir,
the Lord of hosts, or Yahweh Zabaoth, and keep the Feast of Tabernacles.
So they're going to be keeping the Feast of Christmas.
No,
Thanksgiving and all that other food.
No, tabernacle.
None of that stuff going to be in the kingdom.
Better not get caught doing it. And it shall be
that
whosoever would not come up of all the families of the earth unto Jerusalem to worship the King, Yahweh, Lord of hosts, even upon them shall be no rain.
Oh, you still working at it.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And if the family of Mitzrayim go not up and come not, that have no rain, there shall be the plague wherewith Yahshua will smite the heathen that come not up to keep the feast of tabernacles.
Y'all hear that, heathens?
Yeah.
Y'all about to listen to this. Y'all about to tell y'all heathen friends about this.
Yeah.
Stop playing around with them.
That's it, bro.
Hey, Israel, if we don't take care of our business,
That's it, bro.
He not leaving nobody out.
Nah. Verse 19.
Go ahead.
And this shall be the punishment of Egypt or Mitzrayim, and the punishment of all nations that come not up to keep the feast of tabernacles. In that day, there shall be upon the bales of the horses holiness unto Yahweh.
Yeah.
And the pots in the Lord's house shall be like the bowls before the altar.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Every pot in Jerusalem and in Judah shall be holiness unto Yahweh of hosts.
Ain't gonna be cooked no.
Ain't gonna be no pig meat,
no pig meat,
no scrimps,
no hog maw,
Ain't gonna be no crab leg, no lobster tail, none of them abominations.
Dietary law.
That's it, bro.
Go ahead.
And all they that sacrifice shall come and take of them and see therein. In that day there shall be no more the Canaanite in the house of Yahweh of hosts.
That's right, cuz we're gonna be back home.
That's right.
We're so blessed. We're gonna be running the nation.
That's right, brother. That's right.
Anybody mess with Israel, they got a head whacking coming.
Man, you got a head cracker. Go read that song, the 110.
Right.
He said he gonna wound the heads over many countries. He gonna fill the places with the dead body.
That's right. That's the lesson, y'all. Yahshua, God is a man of war.
Yes, sir. Before we get out of here, we got some announcements to make about the class, bro. You want to tell everybody what's going on with the class for tomorrow? Because I know a lot of people don't know yet.
Okay. Hey, tomorrow we're gonna meet at the Holiday Inn. The Holiday Inn on Democrat Road. I think the address. Let me get the address right quick.
So while the brother getting the address, just so people give people an update, you know, there was some funny business going on over to the place where we we're currently meeting at about our Sabbath days. We got some stuff straightened out for next year, for 2020, and me and my brother been working diligently to give us a place to worship. We're gonna be giving some more information out. Tomorrow at class, but we're gonna be meeting at the Holiday Inn over off Airways and Democrat where we had Passover at, and we'll be giving out some more information about where we're gonna be assembling ourselves together. We still having the feast days at the library where we were having classes at, but we had to make some adjustments for the remainder of the year for the Sabbath day classes. We're gonna give y'all more updates on that. We're gonna be giving y'all some more updates on the feast because we're having the Feast of Tabernacles Monday. We'll be giving y'all some more updates on that. We're doing the lesson on the feast Sunday night at the sundown. That's when the high Sabbath is gonna start. Sunday night we'll be doing that, and then we'll be having a feast. We're gonna be having the feast at the library where we've been assembling that, but we'll have the feast there, and then we'll give y'all the information on what our plans are going forward as far as our Sabbath day classes, where we're gonna be holding them at, and how we're gonna be doing them. But like I said, we making some things. The Most High making some moves for us, and we're giving all praise, honor, and glory to Him. The brothers is putting the address in the chat on the YouTube, and if one of the sisters, either my rib or one of the other sisters, I see Sister Tanis and Sister Natima on there as well as my rib. When y'all see the address on the chat on YouTube, if y'all will put the address in the chat on Facebook, so everybody know where we meeting at tomorrow, and it's at 1, right, brother?
At 1 o'clock. Now, we had a room between the hours of 12 and 5, so we got plenty of time. And so I know I'm going to get there early, so we can set up so we can air at 1 p.m. Right. So
we'll be on live again tomorrow as well. But more information to come. We don't want to put everything out on the thing tonight, but
Shalom, sister.
Brother, he just posted the address in the chat on YouTube. I know we got some brothers and sisters on both platforms. So if y'all see the address on YouTube, do the same on the Facebook for everybody. And hey, I'm encouraged. I was a little bit upset, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But hey, man, it's just what we got to go through as Hebrews. We just Hebrews passing through this thing. This ain't our permanent home. We got to make adjustments. We got to do what we got to do. But guess what? The work ain't gonna stop. Heathen. And I ain't gonna make no relevant accusations against Hashatan, but all I'm gonna tell him what Michael told him.
What's up?
Bag up.
That's right.
Bag up. Because you know what happened the last time you didn't bag up. You hear me? So bag up off these children that's trying to do this work.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, all praise to the Most High. Thank this brother for his diligent work. We doing what we can do to keep this thing rolling, and we pray that the Most High continue to bless.
Hey, I'm gonna shout some of these folks out, man.
All right, let's shout some. Hey,
I'm gonna put my glasses on.
Yeah, hey man, we got a lot of people on the platform tonight.
Yes,
we got, like I said, we got them faithful sisters from the Order McKells that on here. I got my real Michelle Butler. I got Sister Natima, Sister Tannis. We got Corey Yehuda on there. We got Sister Renita Eccles. Waiting for you, sister. We can't wait to see you back in the class one day. I know you take care of business.
Right.
We got
Carol Butler.
One of the Butler clans on here. Okay, all praises, all praises. We got Colette, Sister Colette, my brother's rib over here. She in the building on Facebook. Old high school buddy, Tony Tucker on there.
Shalom.
Miranda Crum, what's up, sister?
How you doing, sister?
Jasmine, how you pronounce that, man?
Fanese,
okay.
Shalom,
Jasmine Fanese. Got my sister-in-law, Amita Butler on here tonight. Got the young lion in the building.
What's up, T?
Brother Sam Gibbons in the building. Terrence McWilliams.
Yes,
got another Hebrew about it. Who else we got on Facebook? That's about all that's on Facebook tonight. Who you got over there, bro? I know you got a gang of jokers.
Man, got a whole bunch of Eric Boss in the house. Shalom, Hebrew.
Yeah.
Sister Tannis Davis in the house.
Who else you got over there?
Sister Butler in the house.
Gia J. I see Gia J over there.
All about y'all. Gia J in the house. Who else we got in here?
Man, you had a bunch of bros
now,
over
who's
there.
that? Rick Quintley?
Yeah.
Quigley? Did I pronounce?
Who that brother said he wanted to reach out? I can't remember.
Oh, David Anthony?
No, that wasn't that brother. That wasn't that brother.
Shalom, Hebrew. Let me go up here a little bit.
Whoever that brother was, hit me up on Facebook.
Got brother Corey in the house. Is it this? Amana?
No, Amana Batya.
Yeah.
That's a new name. Ain't never seen that one on there. Well, all praise.
All praises.
All praise. Glad you joined in. Hey, y'all
is in the house.
Y'all like and subscribers, you know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, share everything on Facebook.
Oh, it's Herman Jerkin.
Herman Jenkins. Okay. Jenkins. Okay, I got Herman Jenkins. Herman Jenkins, all praise to the Most High.
Blake in the house.
Sector the Nazarene 7. Look, Young Lion said this is similar to the class tomorrow. Aki, all praise, very similar, same Ruach.
Yes, sir.
So all praise, hey, the spirit move.
As always, family.
Print Blake.
Brent.
What's going on? D-Roll, my Naptown brother. All these brews and she brews in the building tonight. All praise. Most High, man, bless it, man. Most High, bless it. Yeah.
All praise. So anyway, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sabbath. We'll see y'all tomorrow at 1 p.m. Don't forget, Holiday Inn, 2240 Democrat Road.
Yep. We'll be on air. We'll be online as well. If you can't make it to the class, we'll be online.
Hey, and bring a sweater, because, man, it get cold up in that place.
Yeah, for y'all sisters, I know y'all be getting cold, so bring y'all, a little throw or something, a little blanket, a little jacket or something.
And it's cool for y'all to bring a little snack. What you want,
Yeah, if y'all want to bring a little snack tomorrow, because we got the room for a few more hours than what we usually have over at the library. So,
but y'all got to clean up behind your children and yourself now.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna clean up tomorrow.
Yeah, but anyway,
you
through, bro?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. All praise, honor, and great glory is unto our Elohim, the Elohim of Abraham, the Elohim of Ishak, and the Elohim of Jacob. To our brothers and sisters in the faith, we salute you. This your boy T Boogie. I got my Aqua Water P in the building.
Yes, sir.
We gonna holler at y'all one more game.
Okay, you came on last end, so shalom.
Shalom. That was a good lesson, bro.
Yes, sir.